time tonight to get off of it.
Yeah.
So you can play that. You have that video, right?
Yeah, I'll just take it out when I text it to you.
Oh, we'll tell everybody to stop commenting, listen closely.
Listen up.
We have a short video to play for you.
Yeah.
All right, stop Instagramming people.
Before my toes freeze up, these aren't the optimal winter booties. I stepped out of the garage, about busted my fucking ass. So. No one's early. Cool.
It's 9 minutes early. We'll see.
Bye. Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. Patch of Heaven and Lee Harris. Patch of Heaven was numero uno.
Numero uno, Mark. All right. Boom. You got beat by just a little bit, Lee. Kevin, Alex, what's up? What's up, Tim? Mike, I tried to reply to your comment on the earlier Instagram post, but you're still in Instagram jail or whatever, so it says, cannot reply to Mike Blake because
naughty. What did
he says naughty things and about
what happened?
the Beer
I got
19.
something to say about all that shit.
Florida Joe, what's up?
Later. Yeah.
Gary Falls, Betty Swain. Scooter, what's up?
Scooter.
Scott Nightingale. Yeah, you like that title? We just figured, you know,
Hey,
always
Scooter.
ask for a title, so
Hey, Scooter.
we went with Bear Shells Biden tonight.
It's fitting.
Which my wife says it's starting to look like that in some places.
It
So
ain't bare shells. It's twice as much as it was.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just went and spent $150 and she brought home barely 2 bags of shit. Great.
it's pretty bad when it starts costing you, you know, more and more money to wipe your ass and put food in your mouth. Oh, we got the priest with us. Priest Farms, what's up? Let's see how many priests we get in tonight.
Is that the priest?
Remember last night we had last time we had practically the whole priest
The whole
family. And
family, the whole
we
family.
were just covered by all the priests.
Ooh, what? How many? Oh.
Keith, what's up? Josh, what's up? Jackie, Jeff Merrick Sr., I'm kicking back, drinking my beer, smoking my cigar. Good night, man. Yes, you were telling me this earlier. Mike says, was it about the fraud going to jail with a well-endowed cellmate? I don't know. It just says that I can't comment back to you because apparently it doesn't want your... I wonder if your comment can be seen by other people or just me, but because you're such a misinformation son of a bitch that they just don't want you out there.
Oh, speaking of that, we ain't got a lot of folks in there or whatever.
Jay Whitley, what's up?
Did you see that that the tweeter now, even if you quote the CDC, all the new garbage that's now coming out of, the grandiose CDC, if you quote the CDC, they'll kick you off a fucking tweeter.
Dawson, what's up? Martin, what's up? Truman Hunter. Nelson, eating but will be listening. Well, Nelson, you should be watching. Do you see what's on my head? Huh? I got me a green and yellow IH hat on here from IP Farms, Nelson.
International Harvester.
So I guess if you're not watching Nelson on YouTube, you got to go check out IP Farms.
Nelson.
Roxanne Green, Keith Robinson, what's up? Bork. Yeah.
Holy shit.
He started early because it's fucking cold, so we probably won't go as late as normal.
No.
Oh, okay.
Them dollars are just fucking flowing out the door here.
James Pittman, what's up? Old Farmer, how are you? What do we got in anyhow? Your phone says 1.
It's always wrong.
Bob Snyder, hi guys, usually don't get to watch you until the next day or so. Enjoying watching it live. Good to know.
69, dude.
Jeff Merrick Sr., you gotta watch what you put on YouTube for comments too. They won't let them go through. Yeah, we know. They get put into your, I don't know what they call it, spam folder or whatever.
I still can't figure out how to even get there because I had that one libtard that commented on one of my
You have to go in, Barb knows how to do it, and then you can okay
I don't have
them.
a Barb.
If you okay them, they come out. And
Like you have an IT specialist that's across the road here. I don't know. My wife cuts hair.
Amber Braley, what's up? Gary thinks I should get a Massey Ferguson hat. Okay. Not sure about that one, but
Farmall.
Edsky, what's up? Michigan farmer. At least you're not fucking Instagramming me while we're doing this like you were last time.
We gave everyone enough heads up to know what's going on.
Jackie says March 1st, the sickest sad comedy show will be on the State of the Union address. Yeah.
Oh, Christ. I can just imagine the views that trash.
You think they can run the teleprompter slow enough for Joe to be able to read it and then go end quote? Oh my God.
Is everybody enjoying their winter of death and hospitalizations?
Yeah, Mark Calmer, you're right. It's only misinformation when the sheep cry. Exactly. Gary Zabinski. Hello. Hello, Gary. Are you new? Because that name sounds new.
Yeah.
Gary Zabinski. Don't remember hearing that one before.
Might be one of them fellers who just finally decided to come.
Yeah, Josh, it's cold. It's like 9, 10 right now with the wind blowing. They're talking minus 20 to minus 25 by morning with wind chill.
That's cold.
Temperature is only supposed to get up to like 5 or 6 tomorrow, actual temperature with 20, 30 mile an hour winds. They're basically talking 20 below zero wind chills.
Wild.
Yeah.
That power goes out.
Lovely. Hugh Perkins, hello from Alberta, Canada.
Oh.
Finally warmed up here, been colder than a witch's titty. What's up, Seth?
Alberta.
Hey, come on, man. Oz, what's up? Oz, you leave that all the time. Thumbs up and 3 claps. The man behind the curtain. Yeah, Keith says, I don't think they can run it that slow. Exactly. Terry Vasquez. Oh, Jay Whitley, it's warm right now, but it's going to snow again tomorrow, but at least we got the bulls separated. I think they thought they were getting the jab, and all of them headed to the backfield together. Yeah, we're supposed to get a nor'easter Sunday night through Monday here. They claim anywhere from 10 to 20 inches, depending on where you're at.
Let her rip. Fuck it. I'd rather get snow than this fucking balls shrinking.
Yeah, good question, Martin. How many diaper changes will there be during the State of the Union? which one? This one or the one down there? Because with Joe, you don't know. Soil Map Man, what's up? Adam Wagner, what's up? Hope you're enjoying freezing nuts off like us. Yeah. That's why we started a little early, because my heater's going to be cranking the whole time here. It can't run enough to keep it at 60 in here.
That's what I'm saying. You can just hear the dollar flowing out the door.
Wilson Chandler, stocking the baby food from the Rome Walmart.
Yee.
Gary Zabinski said he's been here the last couple. Good show. Well, good to have you, Gary.
All right.
Tom Arnold from the swamplands of Louisiana.
Hell yeah. What's the temperature in Louisiana?
Probably a fuck of a lot warmer than it is here.
Oh, shit.
Ryan Priest is here. See, we're starting to get all the priests now.
All the priests are coming in.
We're going to be blessed now. We're getting all the
Blessed
priests.
be.
I think we're still lacking 1 or 2. There was at least 3 or 4 of you in last time.
Y'all like gather up in the same living room and just put us on the TV.
It's almost as good as the pastor from one of our districts here in the county that was texting me here a week ago about the whole face diaper thing that I made a motion to not follow. I was like, I told my wife, I go, holy shit, I'm one step closer to God.
What's his first name?
He's from District 5, Pastor Paul
Oh, okay. Not the one.
Gadone or something. I can't remember.
I don't know too many, but I just only know one.
No, not Pataki. He's not bailing out. It's Cato.
Good.
Yeah, Cato, the fucking rhino.
Piece of shit.
Bob Snyder
Fucking
says
bye.
he's going to be in Auburn, New York next week. Is that anywhere near you guys? Yeah, it's about between 20 and 25 miles south of us. That's where our county office building is that I have to go to, being on the county legislature.
No more Zoom meetings with your masks on?
No.
Seen somebody had posted, it was like an email or something they got, had to have been from California. Somebody in the company, some Karen with fucking mental issues, wanted everyone to wear a mask during the Zoom call on a fucking computer because it made her stressed out her anxiety to see people without a mask on.
Yeah.
No fucking computer, stupid!
Rick Bork says, reminder for those who cross over, we will be live with Bob Bates sometime tomorrow afternoon, evening. My liver is twitching already.
Yeah.
Bob Bates. Bob, are you in here?
Bob!
Kirsten Olander, hi. Aknalash, I always get your name wrong. Greetings from Texas.
Hell yeah.
Busthead Grundy, happy Friday. Will you two put masks on? Yeah, sure. We'll get right on that.
Right on.
So, Busthead Grundy, are you from around here? Because your comment on a video...
I don't remember. That name doesn't even sound familiar.
Well, he commented on the video I put up saying we were doing this or something. Basically, it sounded like he watched my last legislative committee meeting that I was at because he was commenting about it. So are you from this area? Or do you just watch them for something to do? You must be one bored son of a bitch if you do.
I can just imagine what the rest of the fucking meeting was all about.
Angleside Farm, what's up, Steve?
My tax dollars.
Jeff Merrick Sr., do you know when Biden makes a speech is actually Obama telling me what to say? Yeah, exactly.
One doubt it.
Excuse me. Tom Arnold says 65 now. What's that mean? In?
No, 65 degrees.
Oh, 65 degrees. Oh, that's right, because you're in
Louisiana.
Yeah.
You can have your Moscatos then.
Yeah.
I'll push my snow.
65. That's. I could deal with that right now.
65.
Actually, we got 123 in.
Damn.
I think. My fucking NFL app thing is telling me about Super Wild Card Weekend. 116 in, 61 thumbs up. John McGreevy.
That was pretty
Hey there,
quick,
fellers
man, really.
from Long Island. Long Island.
Long
alrighty.
Island? What?
You must be in that red stretch of Long
I was gonna
Island
say.
there, Nassau County, where the Republicans live between
That guy's like a seal at camp. You hear about him, but you never see one.
Yeah. You're like an endangered fucking species down there.
Way down that low in communist New York. Whoa, boy.
Eric DeGroat, what's up? Stacy Pasco from Ohio. Colder than a witch's tit here. Yep, we know the feeling.
Oh, yeah. But it's only 5 after, and we got over 100 in. That's pretty good.
Tohers Fire. I think you pushed send before you finished your sentence. You just said the.
All right.
The what? Oz says it's 70 here on temp. Where are you from, Oz?
Holy shit, 70.
That's pretty warm. You from Florida?
I'd take 70. Freedom, Florida.
You like that? You like that, Steve? Nelson sent me a hat. I got it in the mail yesterday, I think it was. Yeah. So I told him I'd wear it tonight. I wore,
It is green.
I think in the last one I wore Russ's hat that he sent me. So, yep. Jay Whitley, Biden is just the front. This is Obama 2.0. Yep.
Oh, it ain't just Obama, boy. There's a fleet of fucktards behind him telling him what to say. But he be damn sure it ain't fucking camel toe. Jesus Christ, I thought Circle Back fucking Redhead was bad. Did y'all see the fucking garbage that spewed out of that dumb bitch's mouth the other day? Or was it today or yesterday? We're gonna keep doing what we've been doing because that's what we need to do.
Starting
keep
today.
going.
Starting today. Yeah. Everyone's
Who
like,
the fuck hired you? What?
Everyone's like,
It's
what
like
the
that
fuck did you
fucking
just
scene
say?
from what the hell is that movie with Adam Sandler? We're all dumber now because you said that.
Yeah.
Right.
Sean Riley, hi from Michigan. Bill C says bacon makes it all better. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
bacon and beer.
Tyler B says, come on, man. COVID can go through the computer. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Same as you catch
Oh,
it from,
Steve, we can't call him that. That'd be rude. We probably get banned. Don't call him a Karen. Call him a.
see you next Tuesday.
Yeah. I see so many people driving their car by themselves wearing a mask around here. Where are you from, Sean? I know it's fucking.
We got it here too. Always in the city.
You pull up to that
Always in the city.
stoplight, and they're in the left turn lane and you're in the go straight lane or something, and you look over and it's like,
What is wrong with
and I'll go to get them to roll their window down. I'll go, you think it's coming through your fucking heater vent? I mean, I don't get it.
That's the programming.
Russ Kettner, cheers from Wisconsin. Busted Grundy says he's from Auburn. Okay, cool.
Well, hey ho, neighbor. Yeah, I see a lot of them in Auburn riding around with their fucking masks on.
Tom Romanovsky, are you cold, Jimmy?
Yes.
Tom, are you somewhat new? Because that name sounds.
That's my lead guy.
Oh, that's your lead guy.
Yeah. I got my shit on, bud. Got the battery and everything. Yeah.
Well, the best one though was last fall, before, it got fucking cold and whatnot, I'm going to the chiropractor in Baldwinsville, 10, 11, 12 miles east of here. I'm getting into the, little city of Baldwinsville.
Yeah.
Here's a fucking dude riding down the sidewalk on his bike, no helmet, but a fucking face diaper.
That'll save him. You don't need a helmet.
So apparently he's not worried about the car that could fucking wipe him out at the intersection and kill him when his head splits open on the fucking
Got a
pavement.
mask on, he'll be fine.
But he's not gonna get the Rona
Oh my
because
God.
he's got the face diaper on.
That thing that you sent me today, or did I send that to you? Or did you send that to me?
I don't know.
Like I was.
You and my fucking wife send me so much shit from TikTok now.
But it's hilarious.
I don't need to be on TikTok.
It's fucking hilarious. The guy was fucking, the OG COVID. Then you got the Delta. And then fucking.
Oh, that one. I sent that to you.
Yeah.
My wife
I
sent
watched
it to
that
me,
like
then I
3
sent it to
times
you.
because I laughed my ass off.
Yeah,
so
it was
much.
kind of long, but there was like 4 or 5 of them.
It was fucking worth it. It was worth it. What did he call the CDC though? I forgot already. Can't decide. Can't decide something.
Yeah. Shit, I can't remember now.
'Cause I used to have a good acronym.
Betty Swain says, ready to go on the Tug Hill to ride tomorrow. Sleds are ready to go. Nope. Chelsea's got a track meet tomorrow, indoor track meet. My ass is staying in the house when it's that cold tomorrow.
Ice cold.
I'm waiting for all the snow we're supposed to get so that the following week we can actually start riding around here. Robert Schlimgen, you two kill me. You guys rock. Well, thanks, Robert. Are you new? Because that name sounds new. Because we would have butchered that name
Oh
before.
yeah, yeah. We know all the ones we.
Slimgin or
Slim
Slimgin
Jim,
or
yeah.
something.
Like.
Slimgen or Slimgin.
Yeah. Rob.
Robert Slim.
Rob. That's Rob.
Russ Kettner, Shiocton. You're from Shiocton? I don't know where the fuck Shiocton
That's in New York, I believe.
is. Is it?
It's down. I think that's down. I think that's down south. Down near all those kills, Fish Kill and Beaver Kill or whatever the fuck. I think.
Brent Anderson, in the shop working on my tractor, listening to you guys, still waiting for parts that I ordered in fucking November, and yes, it's a John Deere. Well,
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
it's gonna get
okay?
worse, waiting
Way
for
worse.
everything. Fuck, it's ridiculous.
Well, I don't know if there's any truth to it, but I just heard that the Chinese just shut down their ports because of the clap.
Well, here's one for you, because I was discussing this with
I
a
thought
guy.
they had it conquered over there or some shit.
I was discussing this with a guy a little while ago. I loaded a load of corn this morning, and the guy that I loaded is one of the guys, one of the local outfits here that goes to Canada also, Warren Trucking.
Canada.
Fucking Canada, I think it's like real short, like next week. Now, all of my beans are supposed to go to the Bungie crush plant in Canada. But Canada's now wanting to make every truck driver that comes into fucking Canada have to have the juice in order to come in. Now, these fucking guys don't ever get out of their truck. They go in, they get weighed, they get, probed for the sample, they fucking dump, they weigh again, they're out of there. But you gotta get jabbed. All these truck drivers are all saying, fuck you. So, these countries are gonna get a fucking wake-up call pretty quick.
I think the narrative, at least in this country, I think it's slowly coming apart. You ever watching any of that Timcast? Y'all watching any of that Timcast? The dude with the beanie does the fucking pod. He's a younger fella too. He's down in I think he's down in Virginia.
This is funny. This Tohers Fire says, stop it, not bored. It's just the original cast of Grumpy Old Men Are Dead, so you two are the best we got. I want to be Mathau.
Oh, yeah.
You've probably never even seen the
I've
movie.
seen the movie, but it was a long time ago. I wasn't old enough to really.
Jason Lundgren, good evening,
Take it all
gentlemen.
away.
Normally I'd be in the garage drinking beer with Kurt Jennings, the guy you were looking for, probably listening from the plow truck tonight. Oh, yeah? Well, then, I've never heard anything from Kurt, so I don't know if Mad Moose has. So tell Kurt to, I want to make sure he gets his shit. So give us your address. Fuck, we'll send it to you then, seeing as you know him and you are with him, so it'll make sure it gets there. I don't know why Mad Moose says they've talked to him twice, got 2 different addresses, and the fucking thing keeps getting returned. So we got to figure something out. But Jason Lundgren, wonder if he's related to Dolph.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Is that like an uncle?
No,
Maybe?
Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's an uncle or something.
You know who Dolph Lundgren is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I will break you.
Let's break.
Brian Cater, what's up? Amber Braley, how many tractors do you have? 5,
None.
I think. How many tractors do I have? 1, 2. Trying to think of what's in this shed. 1, 2, 3, 2 over there. 5. I only use 1 during the winter, the one with the plow, so I had to think about that for a minute. Well, of course you think my hat's cool, Steve. I mean, it came from Nelson, for God's sakes.
Nelson.
Mr. Be Happy, you know?
Yeah.
Sean says, thank you guys for being so entertaining. Copus, C-O-P-U-S, Copus. Hello, Grumpy and Jimmy. Howdy from southwestern Colorado. Colorado. I don't know if we ever had anybody from Colorado.
That's a new one. We're starting to reach.
You might be our newest state, Colorado, because have you been?
Or at least
Have you been here before, Copus? Because I don't recognize that name. You guys are asking each other where they're from here. A couple of them are from Wisconsin, trying to figure out where each other lives. Charlesworth Farm. Good evening,
bringing
fellas.
people together.
All right, Charlesworth Farms, easy now. Good evening, fellas. Like your hat, it's a start. It's also a finish, okay? It's a finish. I will own a blue tractor before I own a red tractor.
What?
I'm just putting that out there now. So, good question, Bean. Who is actually running the country? Obama 2.0. Maybe a little, maybe he's pulling one of the strings and
Nancy's
there's a
pulling
Clinton
the
pulling the
other
other
one.
one. I don't know.
And you got her ass.
It sure as the fuck ain't the pudding brain that's in our White House. But you know, here, to be real though, I slightly feel sorry for the fucking guy. Because he's obviously got dementia. He's obviously got serious issues. I mean, when the dude calls in there and goes, let's go Brandon, and he goes, yeah, let's go Brandon, and fucking Jill is like, what the
Let's go,
fuck, you
Brandon.
know? The guy's got issues. But the sad part is, if there's any Democrats watching still, because I know some of you locals watch, so you can try and catch me on something, you know, so you're forced to waste your Friday night doing this, which I think is fucking retarded, but whatever, if you want to waste your Friday night, whatever. You know, Mr. fucking executive editor and whoever else from, you know, my legislature or anything. If there's any Democrat out there who can honestly say, look us in the eyes and say they're so proud of the direction this country's going and the leadership that we have right now. Because we don't have any mean tweets, but we got a guy who fucking shits his pants and can't read a fucking teleprompter without going, end quote. So, honestly, Mark Medaffrey, you watching, buddy? I see you fucking erased all your comments on the old ones and stuff. Is this common sense bullshit going on in this country still? It's fucking absolutely retarded. Fucking retarded. We look like dumb motherfuckers in the eyes of the rest of the world right now.
You should hear what the Russians are saying about it.
If 80 million people actually voted for this fuck, there's 80 million stupid motherfuckers in this country.
No fucking way. No fucking way. I watched a video there was a guy, it was a Russian dude, and he's like one of their top political analysts or whatever for Russia, so take that for whatever work that is, but he's looking at us as how they were like just before 1991, if y'all remember what happened in 91 in the USSR. They're basically planning on us to fail.
Tony Harrell says, y'all like price increases? His P.O. box went from $38 to $99 for 6 months. That's a fucking P.O. box.
Jesus Christ.
It costs more money for the guy to walk out and throw your shit in it? I mean, we're in some serious fucking shit coming on in this country.
Oh, yeah.
When you start fucking with truckers and farmers, that's kind of your lifeblood of being able to get shit delivered places and being able to fucking eat. So go ahead and keep fucking with that and see what happens.
Well, Canada's going to be the one if that's the case, I don't know how many goods we get from Canada, but anything that we send up there for the better of them, get fucked.
My fucking, I already think I've told you, my anhydrous was $3.75 a ton for this crop that I planted. Well, we're in 22 now. For 21's crop that I had planted. I bought it for $7.50. There's guys that are paying between $1,300 and $1,400 for it now. Called my dry fertilizer guy here, or texted him, whatever, the end of hunting season, the end of muzzleloader season, just see how they did deer hunting and shit. Started talking about fertilizer. 21's crop, I paid $430 a ton. I think he quoted me $840 or $850 a ton for dry fertilizer this year. Look at fucking fuel, you know, and then I got people going, well, corn's up around $6 a bushel. Yeah? Well, then it better fucking double if my prices are doubling, right? I mean, and guess what? Whatever's made from into, you know, food products from farmers or any other kind of products from things that farmers grow, we're not the ones that see the huge profits. It's the fuckers that are going to put it on the shelf to sell it to you that are going to rape the fuck out of you and not pay us what we should be getting paid. So
The truck drivers are going to get
hold
more
on to your shorts, because it's going to cost a fuck of a lot more to survive in 2022 than what you're seeing now in the first 2 weeks.
Start growing your own shit when the ground thaws out, that is.
Old farmer says he went to Walmart or China Mart today. About 80% were wearing the face diapers. Love it when you need room, just cough and the row's clear. Yep. Well, back when this whole shit started and there was the shortage of TP, you know, and bread and all that horse shit back in, you know, the early 2020. My wife and I were in Walmart and we were going down the bread aisle and there was like 2 loaves left and it was like people were just fucking converging. So I just started, oh yeah, I was fucking fake sneezing, coughing and shit. Fuck, them 2 loaves of bread were ours. Yeah. Wasn't anybody wanted to be around me.
Paranoid people are, man.
Yeah, you got 2 fucking choices in life. Live it or live it in fear. I don't give a fuck. Wear your face diaper for the next 20 years. Have it on when your funeral comes around. I don't care. Get in line for your 10th fucking dart. I don't care. You be you, I'll be me. But stop fucking telling me that it's the cold, dark death winter of the unvaccinated. Because if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a post today that I just did before I came over here, similar to the one I did 2 weeks ago, where I actually took a fucking screenshot of the emails that I get as a county legislator from our health department. Today's was, don't quote me, I know I'm close. Oh, it was like a record day, our fucking local rag will call it when they report on it. 300 and some odd people tested positive. I don't give a fuck how many tested positive. 172 were unvaccinated. 209 were vaccinated. Hospitalizations were actually down a little. They were 23 the other day. They're 20 today. 10 darted, 10 undarted. But it's a fucking pandemic of us.
But hasn't our new fearless governor said that, you know, the hospitals now need to start differentiating between if
Exactly.
you tested positive with a broken leg or you came in with COVID?
Well, didn't you see the fucking...
Same with the deaths.
Didn't you see the dumb fucking college professor who runs the CDC the other day? She comes on fucking MSNBC or whatever it is and says over 75% of the people that have died have had at least 4 or more comorbidities. And I think her exact words were, which was really fucking stupid saying, most of them were really unwell to start with.
No shit! 4 comorbidities?
But ScrewTube probably will throw this video up because, you know, big tech is so far up the fucking left's ass and so far up Big Pharma's ass that now truthful information is fucking misinformation if it's not what the narrative of the day is. So fuck you, ScrewTube, and the rest of fucking big
even the
tech.
motherfuckers that are allegedly driving the alleged real science, the CDC and the WHO, their information now is allegedly misinformation.
Have you heard anything from the WHO lately?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. You know why? Because they're starting to get a little smarter and they're going, you know what, we need to slow our roll. This shit ain't fucking working.
It's slowly starting to fall apart. When they're starting to say shit like that, the kind of shit that we've been saying for the last 1 3/4 years, you know something's up.
Priest farms. No, I don't do TikTok. I can get fucking thrown off of Instagram and here enough, so I'm done. I don't do fucking Facebook, none of them other things.
Getter,
No.
Gettr, I'm telling you. I sent him a bunch of shit. That video that I sent you that we need to play at some point, that came off of Getter. You're not gonna see that on fucking
How many
Insta
people
face
we
or
got
fuck
in?
face.
171. All right. So I'm going to stop reading some of these.
I gotta figure out how to do that.
I'm getting trolls. Where are they? Who's trolling me? Throw their ass off, Bork.
Bork, get on there.
Yep. John McGreevy is in Suffolk County, Stronghold. Yep. We got a guy that just moved up here. I actually rent some land from him. Bought a place in Plainville, like 6 miles from us, that came from there. His wife's parents were a potato farm.
Where's the troll? I don't see the troll.
I don't know. I don't see anybody throwing anybody out.
Let's throw down, fucker. Come on.
So let the trolls speak first, and let's see what they have to say if one comes in. But I don't see anybody trolling.
Throw down or stand there and bleed.
All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop reading for a minute.
We're gonna play a little video if we can.
So everybody, as soon as he gets this up, stop commenting. Pay attention for like 1.5, 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Because this is a very important fucking video that I want everybody to see.
We gotta get a little context. I think this was recorded shortly after
March of 2020.
Yeah, shortly after the fancy juice came out. Holy fuck!
No, the juice wasn't out yet. He explains it in there.
I think he had said it was like just a few days after. Holy Christ!
It was 65 days after they got it.
Go back and forth, fucking.
Well, that's because you fucking send so much TikTok shit, for God's sake. All right, he's trying to find it, so don't blame me.
I'm digging it. Nope, that's a TikTok one. Where in the fuck?
It might be with you in 10 minutes there.
Let me see. This is it. I send you so
It
much
comes from
shit.
Getter.
Was it from Getter?
Crank your volume up.
I gotta see if this is the one. No, that's
No,
that was the Parliament one.
Holy fuck.
I got too many of them. Too many.
Why didn't you just save it off of Getter onto your phone?
Look, I know how to share things. That's
Jesus.
I haven't got that fucking far yet.
Jim needs an IT person. Anybody wants to sign
I'm telling
up?
you, well, there's so many pages that I sent you. That one has a Pentagon, military documents. Let's see. I guess I'll just look for the Getter again. That's a TikTok one, so that definitely ain't.
So anyways, while he's trying to figure that out, for those of you who, follow me regularly and saw my last YouTube video, not the one telling you we were doing this, but the one when I was plowing snow and I explained to you about my whole disc thing. Well, the salesman was out today to sign the new purchase offer contract for my new disc.
I got it.
Which will be here sometime in February, hopefully, for the same exact money.
Oh, they're not gonna be able to hear that shit.
Crank it up.
It's up all the way. I don't know if they're gonna be able to hear that.
Several years, 5, 6, 7 years. That's unacceptable for now. So what happened is that as soon as we got the sequence of the virus from the Chinese, we pulled it out of the public database and stuck the gene into a vaccine platform and worked on it literally within a day of when it came out. 65 days later, 2 days ago, we gave the first injection to a normal volunteer for a phase 1 trial to see if it's safe. That's the fastest that's ever been done. That's the good news. The challenging news is that even at that rocket speed, it's going to take a few months to show that the initial safety is okay. Then you go into a phase 2 trial, which instead of involving 45 people, which we have in the phase 1 trial, it involves hundreds, if not thousands of people. That will take another 6 to 8 months to even know if it works. So at the fastest we can go, it's going to take a year to a year and a half to know if we have a vaccine that we can use. There's another element to safety, and that is if you vaccinate someone and they make an antibody response, and then they get exposed and infected, does the response that you induce actually enhance the infection and make it worse? And the only way you'll know that is if you do an extended study, not in a normal volunteer who has no risk of infection, but in people who are out there in a risk situation. This would not be the first time, if it happened, that a vaccine that looked good in initial safety actually made people worse. There was the history of the respiratory syncytial virus vaccine in children, which paradoxically made the children worse. one of the HIV vaccines that we tested several years ago actually made individuals more likely to get infected. So you can't just go out there and give it.
So you just can't go out there and give it.
So did y'all hear that? It'd probably be louder if you didn't have the case on.
Maybe.
But we'll go back to the comments and see if y'all heard that.
No.
So basically, what he said is what's happening right now, because I don't think it's just my county is an anomaly. For like 1.5, 2 minutes.
Oh, we're wicked behind. I
Important fucking
don't know if let me back out of that. Keep talking. I'm gonna try something.
So basically, that's what's happening, like here in our county. The people who have got the dart are the ones that are fucking getting COVID right now. Just as many are ending up in the fucking hospital.
Oh, Mike said he heard it. Loud and clear. Sweet, they got it.
So
Yeah. Technology, y'all.
So basically, lining up
Guinea pigs.
for
Guinea
the
pigs.
shots is doing wonders for you. It's actually fucking up your immune system and making you more susceptible to this shit.
Well, then, did you read that one I sent you before we came out? The UK study.
Yeah.
They pretty much told you that. With the Unicron, if you're double darted and you're exposed to the Unicron, you got it. But I mean, the Unicron really doesn't really sound all that bad. It's just a fucking common cold. Shocker. You know, you can't fucking cure that shit.
Yeah, Alex, it's a new disc, not the new hit a bridge wreck disc. No, I'm not taking that. It's a new one that now they've ordered and it's supposed to be here in the next month or so. And same money, same everything. Tried to get me to pay more money because, costs have increased. Are you willing to pay the increase?
No.
Are you fucking that stupid to ask me that question? Because the salesman even said, well, I knew what the answer would be, but, the dealership told me I had to ask you. Yeah, okay.
Sure they did.
Damon Young, what's up?
Well, that's when you should have went after him and said, well, according to, this administration's press secretary, that, people are not supposed to pass on the added cost to the consumers. Don't you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like that's going to happen.
Lee Harris says 2 were trolls. The last guy was negative towards Grumpy. Well, what'd they say? I missed it all. Damn it.
Come on.
I missed it all. I get behind. Sally Hewitt, what's up? Hola from the Hewitts. Are you guys in Puerto Rico or Mexico? Mexico, right? They're on vacation.
Mexico. Don't drink the fucking water.
They're the ones from Washington that stopped and dropped us off the couple of 30 packs.
Hey, I've only got the sign hung up to on my door.
No, that was Michael Brash
That's too many Michaels.
from Central Illinois.
You got a way better memory than I do. Or I just probably drink way more than you. That's probably.
Okay, somebody named Jason, because Lee Harris says pick another channel, bud. All right, where's Jason? What did Jason have to say? I'm going back now because I want to find. Oh, message was deleted. Jason Leckrone. What did Jason say? Somebody tell me.
Damn it.
What did Jason say? I missed it.
Try another channel, bud.
Try another channel. I like that. Yep. All right, tell me what he said, Lee. I'm going back to
This ain't for you, bud.
I'm going back to the most recent comments now. I want you guys to tell me what Jason had to say. Jason, you want to come in and debate something? Let's do it. But you fucking guys ain't got anything to debate on because,
Put your mask
that guy
on.
Jason
Just
said
get the
stop.
shot. What's the big deal? Just destroy your immunity.
Jason said stop talking about the dead people like that. Well, let me tell you this, okay? If you think that any kind of fucking virus, okay, if you live in utopia where nobody dies, get the fuck out of my world because I live in the real world.
People die.
People die every fucking day. How about the 100,000 in 1 year that's never happened before that died of drug overdoses because we fucked so many people up?
Fentanyl.
How about the 31% adolescent suicide rate? It's gone up 31%. Do they matter?
Right.
No, the only thing that matters is your fucking narrative. So fuck you, Jason. Go find something else to do and make sure you hit the thumbs down before you leave.
Find a different channel, bud.
No, you can stay, because I like tormenting your fucking, your twisted little fucking sheet mind that you got. That
you can't combat.
Fauci said so, I must do
You
it.
cannot combat that brainwash these brainwashed people with facts. That their mind. is
Jason,
fucking
you're
nuts.
the dude that if Fauci comes out tomorrow and says walk around in public with your thumb in your ass and COVID will leave you alone, your fucking thumb will be so far up your ass it'll be farther than your fucking doctor sticks his finger up your ass to check your prostate.
I'd agree with that. Yep. Anyone else?
Amanda says, I hate how many people have died. But how many have died that shouldn't have? Because of Fauci not allowing the therapeutics that we know work,
Yeah.
but because he says so.
And the federal government, trying to get rid of the monoclonal. I can't even. Well, I probably not even allowed to even say it on the screw tube. The antibodies ones, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Cancun, yep, I knew you guys were there,
The
Sally.
mono antibodies, they're fucking
All right.
trying to shit can those or divert them or make them harder to get.
Adam Wagner says message deleted. Don't anybody be throwing Adam out because he's cool. I don't know if you deleted it yourself, Adam, or somebody else deleted you, but don't delete Adam.
He's alive. That's the problem. I mean, I have firsthand account of someone not being treated properly in hospital and dying. So, know all about that shit.
Yep, you're right, Keith. Fauci is the reason this is a problem here. Exactly.
He's a fucking murderer.
If you believe that the only thing that can save us is the government, a face diaper, and big pharma, you got some fucking
There's
problems.
Oceanfront right across the road here. I'll
Yep.
sell you for $1, and it's not even my property. But you know what is over there? The fucking deer stand. Way the fuck over there, you fucking idiots. Fucking think for yourself, man. It's not really painful. It's not. Actually, for you folks, it probably is fucking painful because your entire fucking world will crumble around you. And then once you fucking see it, you can't not stop fucking seeing it. That's my fucking problem. That's why I'm fucking miserable all the goddamn time. That's why we only do this once a fucking month. Because
right.
you can't not fucking see it.
I don't know why you got booted, Adam, but come back when you get however many seconds they let you come back. I don't know who booted you, but
Got some trigger.
everybody ease up on Adam. I'll have to go back through this like tomorrow, make you a moderator, Adam, so you don't get thrown out. I mean, Adam and I follow each other on
Quick
Instagram,
triggers in
and
there.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
I'm not saying we might not always, might be something we disagree on, but no, don't get too trigger happy. Truman Hunter, small town. I live outside of here in Ontario, has never had so many junkies and homeless people. Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
Isn't that great? Just fucking great.
Matt Gregory, IH 1086, says he wants to drink with us.
All right. I do it I usually do it in days that end in Y.
All right, Damon Young says, I think it's funny how all of a sudden the face diapers don't work any longer. They never
Isn't that
fucking
funny?
did.
They never
Well,
fucking
here's
did. I always
something,
look-
because we know I like to do homework. Math studies. The Washington Examiner did one. There's two different kinds. There's observational studies and there's random controlled trials, RCTs. You know which one that Fauci and all the rest of them use? The observational studies. You know why? There's no control group in it. Gee, imagine that. Okay, then they talk about how, only we should listen to all the smart people.
Right.
Well, MIT, do you think maybe there's a few smart people in MIT?
That's some
Study shows that the risk at 60 feet is the same at 6 feet wearing a face diaper. Didn't change a bit. Didn't change a fucking bit. There's this thing called Detox Life on YouTube. This Dennis Rankert, he's a PhD. He talks about the RCTs. Brownstone Institute did a study on the effectiveness, talking about the physical and mental issues from wearing them.
Oh shit. Like with kids?
LifeSite shows 47 studies. One was from the CDC in July of 2022, where 85% who contacted COVID that month were mask wearers. 3.9% never wore a face diaper. Excuse me, 21. Wrong year. I said 22. 3.9% never wore a face diaper. This Danish research company did some research after
The Denishes?
after 90 days, the vaccine makes you more likely to get Omicron. Isn't that what we just heard
Hey,
from
whoa,
Fauci?
hey.
Isn't that what's going on in my county and
Lord
I'm sure many
Fauci,
others?
I have spoken.
Because the degradation of your overall immune system,
You fucked it.
76% for Pfizer, 40% for Moderna become negative. And here's another one, particle size chart. Anybody can look this up. I didn't write down the whole chart, but viruses are anywhere from 0.005 up to 0.03 microns.
40,000
Your
times.
car exhaust is 1 to 150 microns. I'd like to see somebody put their face diaper on and go stick it behind my exhaust while I hit the gas pedal. Tell me if that face diaper stops those big particles. Because when they don't, you expect them to stop the little particles,
Well,
like a
don't-
virus?
Don't you remember when California was on fire last summer and people had their fucking face diapers on? They were still gagging. I don't understand why it's not working.
And like Fauci just said in this thing we played for you, if they don't have a fucking clue after 3 to 6 months that this would happen, then how the fuck do they know the long-term effects of what this could do to you in 2, 4, 6 years down the road?
Allegedly,
They don't.
and allegedly, 85% of Americans are juiced. And I'm sure they're counting the people that just got one and probably had an adverse effect and said, fuck you, I'm not getting another one. Because, you know, they gotta fucking pump them numbers everywhere. But just think about that. If that's true, okay, so let's say, you know, the ones that just got one, so let's just narrow that down to say 50% have gotten both regular and then the booster, and then, you know, I don't know, that they're
Number
filling out
3,
their
number 4
they're
is
filling out
coming.
their fucking subscription card or whatever. What is going to happen to these people in 2, 3, 4, 5 more years down the fucking road when this fucking blowjob fucking Lord Fauci doesn't even fucking know? This CDC doesn't. No one fucking knows. And if you really listen to that video, we're like in what the second part of the trial or whatever.
Yeah, Busted Grundy, you're right. You have to remember many of the deaths were labeled COVID, so the hospitals get the greenbacks. That's
You
right.
gotta get that money.
39 grand to get tubed on a vent, 3,000 for every
Just for-
COVID hospital. So that kid,
Just for a bed, yeah.
so that kid that went in with a broken leg that tested positive,
Boom!
he's a COVID hospitalization.
$3,000.
$3,000. That kid that went in to get his appendix out, $3,000 because he tested positive, 0 fucking symptoms. You know,
But it's funny, like, you know,
pump them numbers up.
he's had family that has gotten it. I've had family get it. And a lot of these small town doctors or whatever, ones that aren't in the big hospital on the big take, they don't play that bullshit game.
Yeah.
You actually get the medicine that will fucking help you.
Gary Suma, are you new? Because that name sounds new too. I am in Northwest Indiana. People killed in car wrecks around here and they put COVID as cause of death. Don't you remember AOC? You know, fucking shit cannons for misinformation here too. AOC stood right on the fucking steps of Congress telling people, contact your doctors and whatnot to have your death certificates of your loved ones changed, because if COVID is on there, you'll get a $9,000 kickback from the government towards funeral costs. Gunshot, but the guy had COVID 3 months before that. COVID death.
It's been here since the fall of 2019. It's probably ran through a shit ton more fucking people than they even fucking know. What a fucking joke. All about that fucking almighty goddamn dollar.
All
Every
about putting
fucking-
money in Big Pharma's pocket.
Every goddamn.
Because Big Pharma is one of the biggest fucking donators back to the politicians. So you know fucking Fauci's pockets are getting full. Didn't Fauci just say on Congress floor that he refused to show his financials?
Tony Fauci.
Jesus
Sponsored
Christ,
by Pfizer.
they bitched like a fucker about Trump when he
But
didn't
they
wanna
want to
show
see
his.
my financials if I had over a $600 transaction on motherfucking PayPal. Fuck you! Cock-sucking government motherfuckers. Do as I say, not as I do. You know, you got fucking Horseface goes down to Florida and catches the fucking COVID. You know, you got 2 in a booster. You're telling all your constituents to go out and get it, and now you show up with it. And second of all, why the fuck did you go down to Freedom, Florida? I thought that was the crazy place.
Eileen
How come you're not up there
Ferguson.
freezing your ass off in your district, you dumb bitch?
Eileen Ferguson, 91. Are you new? Because that name definitely sounds new. What's your thoughts on what the schools are doing to our children? It's fucking criminal.
Indoctrination.
I've
and
said
abuse.
all along, I hope every fucking politician at every level, from your fucking town, county, state, federal, Every fucking medical person, health boards, health, departments, from the low levels to the fucking federal level, our school systems, everyone should be brought up on
Humanity.
charges of crimes against humanity when this is all
Child
said and
abuse.
done and it comes out.
I asked
Because
one-
it's fucking ridiculous what they're doing to our kids who are the least likely to have any fucking effect from this whatsoever. But yet there's still fucking schools and colleges that are forcing kids to do it, but their faculty's not. Do you think the union has anything to do with that?
Yeah. Then you got Chicago and their fucking union. I got a customer of mine. Her daughter's in kindergarten. I asked her the other day, has your daughter even seen her teacher's face once? And she had to think about it. And I said, in person. And she's like,
Yeah.
no.
Stop and think about that. Kindergartners and first
so you're telling me
graders.
that has no mental effect on children, especially young kids? Kindergarten, single digits that are all still developing, trying to learn how to fucking speak right,
Exactly.
read right, all that shit.
There's kindergartners and first graders that in 2-3 years, if this bullshit is fucking finally over, hopefully, when they're in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, they'll be walking down the hall and see their kindergarten, first grade teacher. They'll say, "Hi, Billy." Billy will be looking at him like, who the fuck is
are
that? Because they never saw their face. Mike
Well,
O'Reilly, I'm convinced
already-
it's all about
I mean-
making money, selling people masks and shots. They're making so much money, they don't want things to get better. Exactly. It's politics and money.
Right.
Dirty Eric, what's up?
Well, they're starting to give in a little bit because the fucking the midterms are coming up, but they already know they're gonna lose in a landslide. When you got 20, almost 30 fucking Democrats that are just deciding to retire, they know they've fucking lost. But whether or not we get anybody in there to replace them that's worth a shit, good luck.
All right. Steve, Angleside Farm, you're right, because your family got COVID, and they got the monoclonal IV. Shortly later, Biden banned it in 4 states. All right, Adam, you're back. If anyone puts me in timeout, it should be Jackie, my mom. She's a mod, and she used to do it in real life. It's all good. For the record, I am a Republican, LOL. I come in peace. What did you say that they threw you out? I didn't get to see it.
I come in peace.
I can't imagine you saying anything. I'm not saying you and I will always agree on everything, but I can't imagine you said something that bad that they threw you out. I can imagine you fucking ragging on me, some kind of joke. I mean, fuck,
It was a joke.
we pretty much go back and forth about on a daily basis on Instagram, so yeah, he's up on Adam. I gotta make him a moderator here sometime. Okay. Yes, I'm way behind like usual. Adam says, thanks, Lee Harris. I took one for the team.
What the fuck?
No, Jeff, not me for president. I couldn't take it.
No.
Jackie says, I went out to the barn with a mask on the other day and I could see my breath coming through it. That says it's right there. That says it right there. They don't work, only helps keep me from breathing in a cold air. Exactly.
Wintertime, I can say, yeah, like a scarf or whatever, but, I mean, come on. Just...
That's
I don't know how
right.
many times- If you can walk into a restaurant and park your fat ass on the booth and then take it off, why do our kids have to sit there for 8 fucking hours sitting down? I thought the virus was smart enough to be above 6 feet in
Or
the
you
air.
see these fucking retarded schools like, in Washington and places like that,
Making the kids eat outdoors.
where they got the kids outdoors, it's 30 fucking degrees. They got them 6 feet apart outdoors. It's,
And you know who's to blame for that is the fucking parents are allowing that
Yep.
shit to happen. Of course, now, if you go to the school board and you fucking bitch, now you're gonna be, designated a terrorist.
Tyler
Because their own
B.
DOJ's coming after fucking parents for advocating for their children's fucking rights.
Tyler B, raking in the billions, trillions. Yep.
Trillions.
Did you see a thing where
Fucking
they showed,
trillions.
the new billionaires or whatever?
Oh, there's fucking...
Some of the top new billionaires in the past 2 years. Guess where they're from? Big Pharma.
Hey, 1.3 trillion.
Hey, Tyler, are you GGBH or whatever on Instagram? Because the
How do you
picture looks the
remember
same.
all this shit?
The picture looks the same, so I'm wondering if that's you. Yeah, I know, Mark. The sheep still say the 15% of unvaccinated think they are responsible for 100% of the new cases.
Right.
That's what I mean. The general public
So-
doesn't get to see the fucking truth. And when I take screenshots of those emails and show them to people, they literally think it's a fucking lie. Like I made the email up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you and tell everyone else. You literally will melt their fucking brain. They just cannot, they were so indoctrinated to the point where they can't think for themselves, where if you show them the opposite, basically that just crumbles their entire world, their being, everything, and they just cannot fucking handle it. And that's why there's these crazy Karens and fucking Kevins out there losing their fucking shit because they can't mentally fucking handle that. Again, we have a mental issue in this fucking country.
Olin Brown. Yeah, I still watch some football. You know what I try to watch the most of is hockey, because that doesn't seem like they've gone fucking woke. I have nothing to do with the NBA. Heck, couldn't stand them fuckers for quite a few years.
Did you see what the NCAA did?
Yeah, I know. Did you see that? The NCAA's new thing is because they've lost so much money from canceling so many games in the past year and a half or so. Now, athletes who have had COVID are considered fully vaccinated. Huh, imagine that. You mean
how come nurses
natural
can't-
immunity?
So how come nurses and fucking doctors can't be that way? Or anyone else for that matter that works for someone that that wants to push this fucking bullshit. Because now, if y'all didn't see what Papa Joe said after he lost to the fucking Supreme Court, which thank God there was 3 of them up there that actually fucking read that fucking piece of paper.
Yeah, but one of them flipped that fucking piece of shit Kavanaugh on the
fucking
nurses.
trash. What?
Adam says Jimmy is 100% correct. They always line their own pockets. It's all about making money and taking our rights. They all should be in jail. Yeah, politics and money.
Nancy
It's
Pelosi.
always been about politics and money.
Insider trading like a motherfucker. Oh, her husband just, he just had, he had an inclination. Well, no, his fucking wife was making it policy. That's how he fucking made millions. Like AOC has a $5 million flat in New York City. How long has she been in office? And how much does she make a year? She makes what, 100 and change a year? She's been there for what, 4 or 5, I guess, maybe?
Hey,
longer?
Michael, what's up?
How is she affording a $5 million flat in New York City? Riddle me that bullshit.
Well,
But oh yeah, they want to watch my account if I spend over $600
if you
on
go,
PayPal.
if you go look at my Instagram post, not the last one I put up about our numbers here, but the one I think it might have been earlier this morning. I saw this video from a congresswoman. I don't know if you're watching, AJ, out in Iowa, but you sent it to me on Instagram. It's a congresswoman in Florida.
H1?
The HR1 bill that they want to try to slam through in a NASA bill. They're hiding it under a NASA thing. They want to do a 6-to-1 match for any donation to a politician of $200 or less. So this woman broke it down. AOC, when she ran, got $18 million worth of donations that were from people that gave $200 or less.
What?
So the government wants to give 6 times that, which would be around
What the
$113
fuck?
million into her coffers of our taxpayer money. They want to slide this through without you fucking knowing about it. So you're going to be giving your money to people that you can't fucking stand because the government wants to slide that
Well,
through.
We're already doing that, but that would just be even more money.
What's up, Bryce?
I mean, we kind of called it, y'all. When Trump and Biden were running against each other, during the heat of the election, kind of called it, if this fucker wins, he's going to open up the border, he's going to give them all voting rights, and they're going to change the fucking rules so that way they can be in power for the next forever. I should be a goddamn prophet.
No, Amanda, I'm going to disagree with you. You said if Trump, this is where I refuse to blow sunshine up Trump's ass.
I'm done with you saying
I like what he did for the economy. I like what he did telling China and Russia and other
That's where
countries,
it
fuck
ends
you,
right there.
America first. But you said if Trump never got the vaccine out, even though I hate it, we would be in a worse situation now, like lockdown for 10 years. No, we wouldn't have, because this fucker would have blown through like it did in other countries, or blown through like the 1918 Spanish flu that only lasted 1 year.
Yeah.
Why did that only last 1 year? Because we didn't have a Lord Fauci and the fucking big pharma we have today?
Right.
We'd be done with this. Because have we stopped the people who were going to die from dying?
Nope.
In my emails, when we occasionally have somebody die, let's see, recently, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but I remember recently there was somebody in their hundreds.
Jesus.
There was somebody in their 90s. I think the youngest one was in their 60s. So are we really keeping the people? Wasn't it get the shot, get your life back? We got to get it into the older people to save them. The older people are still dying.
Betty White
The
got her
people with
booster
lots
3
of-
days before she died.
The people with lots of fucking comorbidities are still dying. So it's not fucking doing what they sold. So no, I don't think we would be in a lockdown for 10 years.
That and maybe if they treated, if they had used the pre-treatments that that already exist, but oh sorry, it doesn't make billions of dollars or trillions of dollars every year. Maybe we could have saved some of those people if they were diagnosed and pre-treated with the, the juice, the monoclonal. You know what I'm saying?
Or the horse medicine or something else.
Or fucking. What was I on? The hydrochloroquine.
All right, Eileen, good to know.
Or maybe for the last 2 years, instead of fucking screaming from the rooftops, get your juice and get your jab, how about try eating right? Try fucking exercise.
All right.
Try, getting some vitamin D. Maybe,
Seth has a question
supplement
for you.
your shit.
First of all, his children aren't minors anymore. But
No.
Jimmy, in a hypothetical question, if your ex would get your minor children darted so she could take them on vacation, what would you do?
I would lose my fucking mind and do everything in my fucking power to make that not fucking happen.
They're not minors anymore.
I would fucking
anyhow.
hook a judge by the fucking ear and say this is fucking bullshit. If it's a fucking 50-50 deal, that means the both of you, last I checked, have to agree. Like I had a 50-50 deal with my ex-wife. So if I was taking my kids out of state on a vacation, I had to KO it with her first. That should be the same fucking way. But here we are in 2022 with fucking libtards amongst us everywhere, including judges everywhere. So good luck with that.
Yeah, Alex, obviously you saw my Instagram post about the fucking girl in Iowa or whatever and her parents that were suing the school and the school board because they wouldn't put a kitty litter box in the school
my God.
because she identified as a cat. First of all, what the fuck is wrong with the parents? Second of all, the lawyer had the greatest response. Well, then animals aren't allowed in school, so I guess you need to be thrown out of school.
Yeah.
And your parents' insurance company, if it's whatever, Blue Cross Blue Shield, they're insuring a human, not a cat. So I guess you need to lose your fucking insurance. I mean,
Maybe if there was consequences like that, maybe people would start fucking straightening up.
instead we live in a society where everybody gets a participation trophy.
Here's your trophy.
Don't hurt somebody's
Don't
feelings.
hurt your feelings. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Michael Sherman, you agree? And an Illinois school was closed today due to lack of staffing. Yep, our school today was delayed 1 hour because they were having transportation issues. That's all they said. You know what I think transportation issues were? They probably didn't have enough fucking bus drivers because some of them are out with COVID. They're probably not sick, but they tested positive because we have record numbers of people testing positive. So we had to scramble to find fucking bus drivers.
I went from 14 days to flatten the curve, 14 days to quarantine yourself, to 10 days to quarantine yourself. Now it's done 5 days. And now, unless you're a fucking nurse and you don't have any fucking symptoms, but you tested positive for COVID, you can still go to work. But you can only go to work. You can't go anywhere else.
Yeah, after your 5 days, you can go back to work, but you still need to quarantine for 10 days, which means after work, you got to go straight home. You can't stop, get gas, can't go to the grocery store. But then on day 6, you can still go back to work in the hospital where sick people are. But then you got to go home,
Are these progressive idiots that fucking stupid?
Is that common sense measures, Mark Madafri? I'm just fucking asking.
How
is that
fucking common sense?
After 5 days, please come back to work at a hospital.
Where there's sick people.
Yeah, but then go straight home. Don't stop and get gas. Talk to that gas attendant.
Right.
Or go into the store and get yourself a fucking bag of chips or something.
I mean, if they got the juice, it should be protected, right? This is the only time that the unprotected are being fucking punished because the protected's protection is not fucking protecting it.
Hey, Lynn, how are you doing?
That's the fucking shit they ain't fucking making in the goddamn
We're
sense.
cold, that's how we are. All right, Adam, you didn't say anything. All you did was repeat what Jason said for me to read, and they booted you for that. But I still never got to see it. So I want to know what Jason said.
And don't
So Adam or somebody repeat it, but don't fucking throw the person out.
Holster them fucking guns.
Holster them. Come on.
Put that son of a bitch on safe.
We want to know what this Jason said. So somebody tell us, and don't throw them out for telling us.
There is a God. God. No. So, again, like I've said on someone please make it make fucking sense. I mean, I know what it is. It's all about money.
Damon Young, my wife is over here reaching her boiling point listening to you guys. LMAO. Why? Why is she reaching her boiling point?
She with us? They're like,
yeah. It's you. Are you married to a liberal? How's that fucking household work? I'm just asking. I mean, why is she reaching her boiling point? Good boiling point, bad boiling point.
This is why we only do it once a month.
I'm just asking. I'm way behind in comments too, as you noticed, but I don't have an orange Kubota hat, Michael. Amanda says I have to remain calm. I was getting a little mad over here, but I'm good now. Well, I'm sorry if you're getting mad, but I just, that's where I got off the Trump train.
Let's talk about it. Let's just talk it out, Because let's just say, for instance, that he won the election, right? And he's still touting the juice because he's a pompous asshole. It just keeps on, we fast forwarded all that shit. Blah, blah, blah.
That's why he's doing it, because he's a pompous ass.
He's a pompous asshole. So if that had happened, do you think all these progressive motherfuckers and these goddamn Democrat governors would be forcing this fucking mandate? Because if you rewind, before the election, there's Papa Joe and Camel Toe just fucking saying, absolutely not, I don't trust it.
Well, you got to remember what Fauci said in that recording Jim played. It normally takes 5, 6, 7 years to do these things. Anybody that looks this shit up can know that. So we pumped this out in 8 months or less. And then he also says in that recording that, well, the downside to it is what's happening now could happen.
Says the VRS.
Did it really do anything for us by pumping it out? Okay, AC Hardesty. You got to be new because that name doesn't sound. It's never been about anybody's health. It's about control. Just ask the people in Washington State. If this bullshit continues, this country will be a communist nation quick.
Well, it's headed there now, bud. When you have banking establishments kicking around the idea of if you go in to get a loan, they want to see your browser history. And that will depend on whether or not you may or may not get that loan.
Did she really say that, Jay? Jay Roberts says AOC said if we replace kids' desks with restaurant tables, kids would not have to wear the mask.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it either because she's dumber than a fucking stump.
Yeah, she's about as sharp as a fucking bowling ball. I bet you when she was a bartender, you gave her 5 and asked change.
Tyler, okay, that is you on Instagram, yeah, because you and I follow each other on Instagram. We're a little different in age group because some of the Instagram posts you put up with some of the music that you apparently listen to isn't quite what I listen to, but I'm cool with it. I mean,
fucking boomer.
I can get along with any age group, no matter if they're 20s, 30s, 80s, whatever.
It's my 18-year-old listens to the exact same music that I do.
Even if they don't agree with what I have to say, as long as they're willing to have that debate, fuck it, I'm good with it.
So I don't know what's up with the old lady who's pissed. She's steaming. I'm curious.
I don't know. I'm waiting too.
It's got my dander up. I want to know.
I'm waiting to see if
Intriguing minds want to know.
John Brown, hello from Alberta. What's up?
Alberta, Canada. How you guys doing up there in communist fucking Alberta?
You're right, Michael. They can't process the truth because they were lied to for so long.
Yeah, their brains will fucking melt, man. I've watched it happen. Not live and in person. Be way cooler if I did.
Jay Robert, this is great. Jimmy and Grumpy are just mad because they can't date AOC.
I'm all set.
You know how long that fucking date would last? Whoa.
1.00, not even.
Yeah. I'd open the door for her, but I'd be reaching across the seat, opening it from the inside and fucking doing this.
Yeah! Stupid bitch. Another communist that was brought up with Bernie. Meanwhile, she's
Adam
out.
says she blew a lot of guys for that flat, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sure she fucking did. She made friends with fucking Nancy, because remember when she first got in, she was just that dumb fucking squad bitch. Now they're fucking besties.
Yep, you're exactly right, Betty Swain. Good old Chucky Schumer and Gillibrand both need to go to the tree stand and never come back.
I seriously hope people wake up in New York City when it comes time to vote for these fucktards.
Oh, this Jason must have been back because you guys deleted again. Damn it, I can't keep up fast enough to see what they say.
Damn it!
Mark, what did you retract your own message? Because you're a fucking moderator, so. Luke Podcast is in.
And it might not be them. It could be the screw tube. Because they're really getting stupid with it.
I don't know. I want to know what this guy's saying, though.
Well, he could have just said fuck and, could be agreeing with us and said fuck and got fucking shit canned.
No, Olin Brown, I didn't get one during muzzleloader. A buddy of mine gave me the doe that he got, so we do have meat in the freezer. We also have a pig being processed right now.
A strike force for internment
Camps and pass legislation to arrest anybody suspected of being a health threat. They're trying to do that here, too.
Oh, my God. Well, that guy that was written in 2015. Did you know that 416? He was getting death threats, and they decided to pull it. Good call.
Exactly, Jackie. A virus has to run its course no matter how deadly it is because you can't eradicate a virus. End of fucking story. And the more bullshit you do like we've been doing, you're just prolonging the inevitable.
It's like you're fucking with Mother Nature, basically,
Took the dart.
Took the dart.
Yeah, good for him.
Sure. Who was that blowjobs in charge of the UK, that Bond guy with his hair always fucked up? I seen a video of him allegedly getting his booster and the cap was still on the needle, so.
Yeah,
sure,
well, Glenn Lee.
Sure all these people got the shot.
Biden definitely should be the poster child for fucking term limits.
You keep hiring elderly people that couldn't even qualify to be a fucking Walmart greeter to run the fucking country. And you wonder why shit gets fucked up.
Damon Young says, for real, you guys need to take a vacation and come to our wedding reception. That would be awesome. Well, when's your wedding reception? Where is it?
Is it somewhere warm?
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Is there any light back there? Can I even get back there?
No, you can't. So go outside and freeze your balls off. Fucking 45 years old and he can't handle this. Can't hold his fucking piss.
I'm gonna be 47. So
all right, 46 years old and you can't hold your piss. Brandon Frichtel. They don't drive because won't drive. I don't know what that means. And are you new? Because that name sounds new. Josh Wellner says he would like for all of you to put on life jackets for my safety. Yeah, exactly. I got a headache, so when I go to the house, take Tylenol. When we leave, all of you take fucking Tylenol, so my Tylenol works tonight, okay? Damon Young says, laugh my ass off. She flipped me off and left the room. But why is she pissed? That's what we want to know. Does she hate us? Oh, wait, Adam's telling me now. Jason said the 60 million people have died from it and that you shouldn't be talking about them like that. He also came back and asked for you to go back and read it, but he got booted again. 60 million people. See, that's almost as fucking asinine as a Supreme Court justice like Sonia Sotomayor saying on the fucking floor of the Supreme Court that 100,000 children are in the hospital, many of which are on fucking ventilators. That's not misinformation when she gets to say that?
Are you talking about that SCOTUS bitch?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because Adam came back and told us what Jason said. He said that 60 million people have died from it and that you shouldn't be talking about them like
60
that.
million?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the fucking... But yeah, we're misinformation.
Where the hell did you get that fucking... Is that like worldwide?
That ain't even worldwide. Worldwide, last I counted, was like around 4 million, 5 million.
We're only like 800 and something.
That's what we are here.
830... I guess
60 million would be over a quarter of our fucking country, if he's talking about here. So, Jason, fuck you. Go find another channel.
Stop Googling shit and get on DuckDuckGo.
Yeah,
For God's sakes, stop watching CNN.
Or just sit there and
Maybe
continue
get some information, you know? Maybe ponder thinking for yourself instead of fucking just regurgitating the bullshit that the fucking lamestream media fucking feeds into your fucking little pea brain.
Or you can just sit there and let your, brain continue to swell like Damon Young's wife's brain is swelling, I guess. I don't know. Why is she pissed, Damon?
Yeah, come on.
He said she flipped me off and left the room.
Oh, come on. Well, you ain't getting lucky. Sorry, bud. What is she mad about, though? What is there to get mad about?
No, Lee, a kid who identifies as a cat doesn't need to wear a dunce hat. That fucking kid needs professional help. I mean,
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, your chat actually says 178 instead of 1. This says 195.
Probably
It's catching it.
Probably because I exited out and came back in.
It's catching.
I think it gets fucky because I started before things start happening. I don't know. That's just a theory.
Keith says, trust me, my wife don't understand why I listen to any live streams because she says nothing is going to change. Our freaky vote don't matter anyway.
Well, she got a point.
We got to keep saying it.
But if we all just sit here and
Well,
just sit
apparently-
on the couch,
Damon says she disagrees on what you guys say.
which part? We say a lot of shit.
Well, you guys must have an interesting relationship.
Yeah. What part do you not agree
At
with?
least on Friday night.
Let's talk about it. Don't get mad and walk away.
So
and stomp
basically,
down the hallway.
basically, there's no sex scheduled at the Young House on Friday nights when there's a live stream. Is
Yeah.
what it amounts to.
That's weird.
Good thing we only do this
Once
a month now, huh?
What
Oh
is
my
she pissed
God.
off about? What did we say? What? Nothing we said here is a lie. Nothing is falsified.
Trolls are everywhere. Where are they?
Let them in. You guys just wait.
Mad Swiss, what's up?
Where the hell you been?
Or excuse me, Easy Taurus.
Easy talk.
I don't know. I'm still gonna call you Mad Swiss, you
Mad Swiss.
fucking whack
He had
job.
he had that picture of what's his nuts there.
Yeah.
With the fucking hair. And it just made sense, Mad Swift.
Chattercat. I'd pay cash money to be at a Jimmy AOC date.
Fuck.
Oh wait, Jason's back.
Hey.
I just said 60 million that voted for the potato are dead.
Oh.
What?
60 million people that voted, 81 million votes.
Oh. So Jason, just come out right now and tell us where you're at.
Yeah.
You with us or you against us? If you're against us, that's fine. Bring up some good points. We like a good discussion. If
Yeah.
you're with us, then everybody else will know and they'll leave you alone.
Yeah. They'll holster their
Apparently
pistols
you're
and calm down.
not, articulating yourself properly enough to not have some of these people that are quick with a trigger to
Yeah,
throw
we
your
got-
ass out.
We got some wound up folks in here sometimes. Kind of like us.
Alex says he'll send it to me on Instagram. All right.
I want to know what dude's old lady's mad that we said. What did we say?
I know. Come on, Damon. Tell us.
You know,
Tell us what pisses her off.
Run down the hallway with the phone and be like, they want to know what they said.
That's right.
You
Put
know?
it in front of her and say,
If she's gonna
Give
be
us a
mad,
comment.
let's fucking get her mad.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get it going.
tell her to comment. We want a comment from
Yeah,
her.
hand her the fucking phone. We'll talk to her. That's fine. We won't be disrespectful. It's your old lady, but
Glad you're here, Tyler.
maybe she's one of the folks that the brain's melting. I don't know. It's
Adam Wagner, the second time Jason asked for you to go back and read the comments because people were not interpreting it. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I think Jason was not quite articulating
Articulate.
himself the way he wanted to. So it sounds like Jason might be, part of the good team.
because there is lines now. I mean, I don't give a shit. It is this country is split right down the fucking middle. There's a few that are in the gray.
Crystal
but I'm telling
Stinnett,
you,
hey
it's
boys,
fucking-
crazy life these days. Let me tell you a story.
All right.
All right, the only thing I'm going to ask you, Crystal, please, I don't want to be rude, but after this, don't tell me a lengthy story for half the night because I'm probably going to bed
This guy. It's
within
Friday
an
night.
hour. after I watch Magnum.
It's Magnum, fucking Magnum.
Well, Crystal tends to get into the wine a little on Friday nights when we do this.
Oh, okay.
And I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have like, 25 messages from her on Instagram. That,
how come you're not responding to me?
Well, some of them are going, hello, hello. And I'm like, I wasn't awake. I'm sorry. So Instagram your story to him and then he can tell me about it.
I'm gaming tonight. I got the heater on in the game room. I'm going to go home and maybe do some racing or something. Get my mind off all this bullshit.
Miss Veritatis. Yes, I remember you.
Veritas?
How's your mate Fauci going? Yeah, my mate. Fucker was my mate. I'd take him hunting. Only one of us would come back.
Where the fuck is Murphy?
I don't know. Murphy's not here.
I hope nothing bad happened to him. I am thoroughly concerned about him in that country.
Mark says, yes, I did because spell check switched AOC to ABC.
Jesus Christ.
You're right, Adam. Biden would. If he was a Walmart greeter, he would say, welcome to Kmart.
Oh, yeah. Who shit my pants?
Oh, so Damon, you two ain't married yet.
Oh.
May 7th in Wisconsin. Ooh, that's planting season, but I don't know. But if your fucking woman hates us, why would we want to come to your wedding reception? Holy shit.
That's the same one?
Yeah.
She'd kick us the fuck out.
That's right. She'd throw us out when we got there.
You assholes. The fuck out of here.
Crystal says her daughter got sent home from school today.
Uh-oh.
Okay. There'll be more eventually.
Oh.
She does short bursts for stories. Lane Luckhart. Here in communist Canada, they want to put a health tax on people who are unvaxxed, and if you don't have all your boosters, you aren't full. Yeah, I know. They're talking about that shit here too, making you pay more for health
But
insurance.
I thought it was up to the states now.
But you know.
And then according to our governor, it's up to the counties now.
But how does that work when, like the numbers I showed on Instagram, there's more vax?
You're fucking more people up. And let's not even, no one wants to talk about the adverse effects that happen.
And nobody knows 2, 4, 6 years from now. All right.
I watched this TikTok video. Don't judge me, monkey. When I was on TikTok, it was a nurse. She got the jab. I don't know if it was 1 and 2 or I think it was just 1. She got the number 1 because she had to keep her fucking job. So obviously she was in some fucking libtard fucking state. Obviously had a serious adverse effect. Was hospitalized for it. I can't remember everything that was wrong with her, but she was fucked up.
All right.
Took her weeks and weeks to recover. She had to literally, it was like pulling teeth out of a rabid fucking horse to get a medical exemption from her doctors that she fucking worked with. There was almost like someone was holding the doctor's family fucking hostage if he fucking did this shit. It was that fucking bad. She finally got a medical exemption so she didn't have to get the dose shot. She went back to work, and then the first day on the job, she just, something was wrong with her heart rate or whatever. She was just fucked up. She could not work. And now she's in fear that now she's probably going to lose her job and lose her health insurance because she took an experimental drug to keep her job that she's now going to fucking lose.
All right.
How much sense does that fucking make?
Damon Young says she don't hate you. She just highly disagrees with you.
About
LMAO.
what? About what?
All right, dude. Do you really love her that much? I mean, I'm just trying to give you some marital advice here. You gotta have.
If you throw it up in the air.
I hope you got a lot of things in common, seeing you don't have me and him in common
you don't have
with
politics.
her. Which is okay
Whatever.
to not have me and him in common, because
we're not the end all.
I don't know why the fuck anybody would want him and I in common anyhow. I'm just saying, dude, if you're gonna spend the rest of your life with her, is she making you give up Friday night live streams?
It's for
when you're
better or for
married?
worse.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Tell her
Good times and bad.
Tell her we love her anyhow, okay?
It's all right. I'm just curious on what she doesn't agree with. I mean, I get that. I wouldn't say a lot, but
Marson Valley Farm, what's up, Brad?
Is this one of those mind reading things you gotta do?
No, actually.
She's just mad and you just gotta figure it out. Well, the woman, when the woman's
Who
mad.
was good, Jackie? Who was Sotomayor? Who put her in? Was it Biden or excuse me, Obama?
Wouldn't doubt it.
Has she been in that long?
Wouldn't
Because before that would be, I mean, yes, Congress did by okaying it, but because before that would be Bush. I don't think she's been in there since Clinton, so it had to be Obama that put Sotomayor in.
Is she being kicked off of Twitter and Instagram?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
YouTube for misinformation? But
Jason
meanwhile-
Leckrown, it's still
meanwhile,
there.
People that are literally quoting the numbers from the CDC are getting shit canned.
What's still there, Jason? Jason, you haven't answered my question yet. Are you with us? You on the fence? You're leaning? You're against us? You want to have a debate? We're still trying to figure you out, Jason, so let me know. Maybe you did already, but I haven't got there yet.
Australia's, oh yeah.
Your daughter got sent home from school with a sore throat. Yeah, I know. That whole school thing is just, it's fucked up. All right, Mike O'Reilly, message retracted. Does that mean he did it or somebody threw him off or something?
Oh, Christ. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's quick triggered folks we got in here or if it's
Retracted, I
fucking
think,
screw
means he
tube.
did it.
Or it could be the screw tube.
69 Druth, what's up? Center with Ludens, yep. Nobody watches CNN anymore. I know, did you see their fucking ratings?
80% down? 80%. They had 800 and something thousand viewers this time last year. They're down to 100 and something.
Happy New Year to you too there, Miss
Happy fucking New Year.
Veritatis, or however the hell you say
Veritas. The Veritas people, they're exposing all them motherfuckers.
Yes, Bill C., your spelly thingy does suck. Bobby Jackson, got my Milwaukee's best ice. Y'all give them hell. Love it. Bobby Jackson. Are you new? That name sounds new.
Milwaukee's Beast.
I've noticed on my regular YouTube videos, there's been a lot of newbies that have commented that have never commented before, or I think they're newbies, and then I'll comment back to them and they'll say, oh, I've been with you all along, I just never commented before.
Just watching.
All right. Yeah, you're right, Ohio farmer. CNN will brainwash you, or at least they try.
Well, now they're trying to, now they're kind of reverting
Oh,
back.
Damon's giving us more info now.
Oh.
LOL, we get along great, just not so much on the political topics. Ooh, so she's a lefty leaner.
In today's world, man.
Gotta look at your future,
That's
dude.
rough. I mean, I got one of my army buddies that's in the same relationship. You know, she got the juice, and you know, of course, he's in the army still, so he had to get the fucking juice.
Is she smoking hot? Because that'll, offset that lefty leaning a
I said,
little.
if
You know I'm bullshitting, so make sure you tell her that.
yeah, throw it up in the air as it turns into sunshine.
That's
What?
you, Tom. What's up? That's you, Tom. Let's vote. Who wants them to do it twice a month? No.
No.
No. My sanity can't take
Yep,
twice a month
yep.
anymore.
Yep, I don't know how the fuck we did it every other Friday.
I actually feel a little better switching it back to once a month. I really do, because it's just... Oh, Sierra Priest. Backtracking to the test. Apparently someone tested a glass of orange juice and it tested positive. Nothing to
course it
say.
did.
We got more priests in here.
More priests.
We are that much closer to God.
Speaking of the test, right?
Water did it. I watched the
So
person who held it
there's-
under their sink.
What do we got? 100 and I can't even.
Yours is stuck at
182.
178.
We got 182 people in here. So somebody out there might have the information because I don't, and I'm not gonna spread misinformation. But the CDC, I believe it was, said that the PCR test is no longer any good. Right? It cannot differentiate from the vid, from flu, from COVID-2, or fucking, it never could tell you if you had Delta or the OG COVID. Can't tell if you have the OG COVID, Delta COVID, or the fucking, the Omicron COVID.
Oh, she's flipped us off a half a dozen times now.
All right, good deal. Fuck it. 3 for him, 3 for me.
Damon, what's her name?
So, riddle me this then. Why are schools and companies still testing? What are they using? Because if the CDC says that the PCR one doesn't work, so what other tests are they using? And how am I supposed to believe that those work if the PCR test doesn't work? So there's 186 of you in here. Somebody riddle me that so that way I know whether or not I can fucking lose my fucking mind with this shit. Because it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
What's up, Simon? Yeah, look, Brad, one plus one is 50,000. Yep.
Oh, okay.
That's Democrat math.
There it is, yeah. Yep. 81 million votes, most popular president ever voted in, with a 37% fucking...
Lane Luckhart says
Support
Hope
rating?
Murphy didn't
Yeah,
get put in one of those camps. Damon says, no, she wouldn't. What's that? No, she wouldn't throw us out of your wedding reception?
What if I came with a "Let's Go Brandon" fucking
Yeah,
t-shirt?
what if I wore my Trump hat? You know we'd heckle. When they said, is there anyone here who would speak forward now or forever hold your
peace.
whatever?
She's a liberal!
We'd be like, wait a minute, Damon, are you sure? Are you absolutely sure, Damon? You got a lot of years left in front of you, buddy.
Don't do it! We're just fucking.
We're just fucking with you.
But it is pretty fun. I would wear a "Let's
All
Go
right,
Brandon."
Jason
I get a
Leckrone.
tuxedo made with a
Okay,
"Let's Go
Jason
Brandon."
Leckrone says with, so I'm assuming that means he's with us.
Oh, okay.
So, dude,
can you like
make your statements a little more clear then, so
You're
these
like the
trigger
other
happy
chick that
fuckers
does,
don't
like,
throw you off.
My kid got thrown out of school.
Because these guys
Period.
are, these people are trigger happy here.
That's
So you
ruthless people.
gotta be, you know, a little better with your
Maybe he's
comments.
working. Maybe he's
Rusty
working
old
at-
micro farm, what's up? Don't
Maybe
do
the
it,
guy's
Dave.
out plowing snow, and, you know.
Rusty old microphone says, don't do it, Damon. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh my
I was
God.
told that about 22 years ago. Don't do it. I did it anyway. Well, at least I got 2 kids out of it, so that's cool.
Taco Bar Live 80s cover band, definitely worth the trip. Live 80s, that's
Live
that's
80s band.
70s and 80s, that was
You gonna play
mine,
Motley
man.
Crue? Because they ain't playing the Crew.
Yeah, Miley Crew.
Cinderella.
I'm not a fan of Bon Jovi's political views, but I like Bon
Music's
Jovi.
alright.
I was a Kiss fan back then.
What?
Styx, Foreigner, Chicago,
Yep.
uh,
Who else we got? From the
38 Special. We
Bob
got
Seger?
we got a speedway near us here in Weedsport, 7 miles away. Weedsport Speedway used to have fucking concerts all summer long. We used to get into those. That was great.
The K-Rockathon there.
You're killing me, Damon says. Well, come on, tell us her name so we can at least talk to her, Damon. Come on. We want her name. We want to talk to her.
You got a smart TV in the bedroom? Put us on in the bedroom.
Yeah, we want to talk to her. God's Foodie Mazen!
Put 'em on.
The nurses are the ones that know this is truly bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Nurse I talked to in Rhode Island, she was sick to her stomach with all the baloney they're pulling. Exactly.
I had a Zoom call, meeting, what have you. When the fuck was today? Friday, so Wednesday with the VA. So Tuesday, they called me on the regular phone, you know, not the Zoom call phone, but regular phone call. And it's just a nurse that, you know, ask a bunch of bullshit. And of course, the very first thing out of her mouth, have you got your COVID vaccine? And of course, the first thing out of my mouth was, why in the fuck would I do that? And I was like, you of all people should know what a vaccine is. Is that a vaccine? She's like, I know, Mr. I just, you know, I have to ask you these questions. I'm like, I know. I'm terrible at killing the messenger, but, you know, let's just talk about some things. So yeah, the nurses, the true people that are on the front line, you know, they're down with it because they're not sponsored by any drug company.
Yeah.
They're not the ones raking in all the
Sponsored by
fat cash.
Pfizer.
They're the ones that are dealing with the patients 99% of the fucking time.
Adam Wagner says his farrier said his wife had to quit birth control for the dart because she's a teacher. He said if she has 3 boobs or an third arm, he can live with it. But if the side effect is another kid, he's going to be pissed.
Yeah. Better hope that.
Busthead Grundy says, question that may help others understand it's BS. A city with a population of 100, 10 people tested for cooties, 1 tested positive. What's the positive percentage? Yeah, exactly. Martin says, Damon, good luck. You need lots of it. Oh, wait, here's Damon again.
Oh.
She's on the phone with the warranty department. About her ring. She says, emotional tonight. Oh, she's emotional? Is that it? Give us her name. Come on, we want to talk to her personally. We don't want to just call her Damon's woman or something. Come on.
The old lady. The old lady.
We may be showing up at your wedding reception. Okay, Jason Leckrone, he's back. And don't dog me, Grumpy. I've been a sub since the beginning.
Well,
Cool.
be dipped.
I'm not dogging you. I'm just telling you. Be careful how you say things because some of these people are cutthroat.
Well, again, I keep saying it.
Maybe I'll make you a moderator.
Might not be them. It might be fucking Screw Tube.
Damon says, thanks. She really is a good woman. Well, that's good to know.
Those are far and few between. So she's a good woman. You better fuck put a ring on.
She's
it
a
and get it
liberal,
done.
but she's a good woman. That's good to know. I could really say some bad stuff, but I won't, you know. Damon, flip a coin. Come on, leave Damon alone. Old farmer says, I don't think the guy wants a long marriage, probably thinking of the future. Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Bill C. Damn, is this comedy night? Oh, Edsky, I usually watch Gold Rush tonight, but Damon's making this interesting. Damon, you're a hit tonight.
Hey.
Come on, give us her name, Damon. We want to wish her, you know, all the best. Butterbean, what's up?
Anytime you're on the phone with a warranty company, that's a shit show anyway.
Yeah,
So I can see where she's coming from with that.
Butterbean says, is math required in Supreme Court justice qualifications? Apparently not.
Apparently not. No. 100,000 children.
Damon says, I'm 50. This is it. She got me till the end. Holy shit, so you're not starting out young. Okay. All right. So is this like your first or
Second.
If you tell me it's your like third or fourth, I'm going to tell you to fucking run right now because you're obviously doing something wrong, dude. All right? Find yourself a conservative woman or something. There's a problem here. Do you have a pattern? Is this a pattern, Damon? You know we're just busting on you, and everybody's loving it tonight. So. Stan Dudek, what's up, Stan? I will bet AOC had a sore throat when she returned to D.C. Yeah.
I bet she did. From swallowing all that freedom in Florida. Bitch.
John Poole, I'm new here, and I agree with you. That's good to know, John.
Nice to have you.
Damon Young says she's hot to me, LOL.
Boom.
All right, well,
That's all that counts. Fuck it.
you're the one's got to live with her, so.
2 tears in a bucket says fuck it. Oh my God.
Scott Layton, hey from Kentucky, enjoy the live stream. Well, thanks, Scott. Gus Foodie Ma says, I believe if somebody is somebody out or boot somebody, moderators will see their name. Who did the booting? I don't know who was booting who.
Tell you, I think it's YouTube.
Mike O'Reilly, yeah, I took it down because you're behind on comments and didn't want to repeat the same thing said. Oh, all right. I know I'm behind. That's because when we get bullshit and we get behind on reading.
It's hard to, there's 182
Truly.
of you in there.
Truly? Is that her name, Damon? Truly? Trulee?
Truly?
Hi, Truly.
Hi.
We wish you the best.
Sorry.
If Damon happens to send me, you know, the address, we might show up. I don't know.
Card. Maybe we'll send you a card.
Yeah, we can send you a card. Send you a Grumpy Farmer shirt and one of his shirts or something.
Yeah, You can
Probably,
put my bumper sticker on the wedding card.
probably censored because you probably wouldn't want the uncensored. But
mine's.
oh, speaking of which, here's a good thing. My daughter's in school today. She fucking texts me.
Oh, fuck.
She says, we're having a senior class auction. Dad, can I have one of your t-shirts and have you sign it to put in the auction? What? I go, what?
What?
It says fuck you on the t-shirt. Like, seriously? You're going to put that up in school for an auction?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll go over good.
County legislator,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, that'll go over good.
Great.
What the fuck?
Just fucking grumpy farmer. There you go. No one to know who it is. They'll never know. Right.
Crystal Stenat, what side effects do y'all have from your vaccine? I don't have any because I didn't take any. Last vaccine I got was when I about cut the end of my finger off probably 4 years ago, and I had to get a fucking tetanus shot. Because when I was standing in urgent care with my finger hanging half off, the girl says, when's the last time you had a tetanus shot? I said, I don't fucking know, just give me one.
Yeah.
Let's start sewing,
Ain't gonna
okay?
kill me. See that? Look at approving fucking.
Damon says, please wear the Trump hat. That would make the night for sure. LOL.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, but okay, so I'm thinking your family probably be cool with us.
Maybe
what
her-
about her
her-
family?
yeah.
Okay, we don't want to start
Run out of
the
there.
Hatfield McCoys here going on. Ross, dual microphone. Don't do it, Damon.
Do it. I'm on my
Harold Talanga. Hi, Grumpy Farmer and Jimmy from Alberta, Canada. Happy New Year.
Alberta.
Same to you. Are you new, Harold? That name sounds new.
We got some Canadians in there. We got
Yep.
3, 4 now.
Kenyatta Ellis, ZZ Top. Yeah, ZZ wasn't
Yeah!
bad. Are you new, Kenyatta Ellis? Because that name sounds new.
Too, yeah. I was just listening to those. I'm nationwide was stuck in my head the other night.
Edsky says, Damon, congrats. His son is getting married on May 7th in southwest Wisconsin. Well, Edsky, tell your son
that's some
we
shit.
say
Congrats.
congrats. Dirty Eric, Dio or Dio? No. I
Dio?
wasn't quite into that kind
Dio?
of music. Yeah, that, no.
I had a
Priest
cousin-
Farms, AC/DC, yep.
Yeah.
And you know the sad part is the original AC/DC before,
Yes.
fuck,
Yeah.
brain fart, before what's his name died, but they were still good.
Bon Scott.
Yes, but they were still good even afterwards.
That was a brother. We gotta-
Dawson Harris, you know it's summer when they're rocking in Weedsport. Yep,
Hell yeah.
that was always what they said. You know it's summer. The commercials on the radio.
Rockin' in Weedsport.
This Saturday night we're gonna have 38 special. You know it's summer when it's rocking in Weedsport.
Way cooler. They did that now, but now you gotta show your papers. Or some
Crystal
dumb shit.
Stinnett, all right, we are the dentist from Virginia. That's right. Or you work for the dentist from Virginia, right? Or whatever. I think we established that last time when my buddy said his mother-in-law was moving back up here.
Oh yeah.
And he went to his dentist, and the dentist says, well, is that anywhere near Cato, New York, where the
Yeah.
Grumpy Farmer is? Yep.
Well, it just so happens, yeah.
And I think, Crystal, you said you worked for that dentist or something?
That's a fucking small world.
Skid Row, yeah.
Cinderella, Poison.
I know, Mark. We're all fucking old and listen to that shit, but some of this new shit today,
It's
Yeah.
trash. I mean, when my youngest kid, who's 18, doesn't listen to anything new, he listens to, the shit that I listen to nowadays, which is, Godsmack and Shinedown and fucking Tool, fucking Tool. James
Priest
Rader.
Farms, the Road Hammers are my favorite. Who the fuck are the Road Hammers? All right, I don't listen to heavy metal much. There is
I do, and I've never heard of them.
Manowar.
Yes.
Any of you look up Manowar?
They're from around here.
They're not bad. There's some songs I like. Their lead singer is a good friend of mine. So
What?
I mean, he like 2 years ago he gave me a CD or it was like a video of a concert, live concert, and he jokingly said, you might want to, hit the mute button sometimes when Chelsea's, because it was like interviews and shit too. Yeah, so I doubt you're listening, Lou, but Lou Murillo and we've
What?
known each other for a long time.
Holy shit.
I remember Eric Adams is his stage
Fucking
name,
learned some shit every
which is
day.
his two sons, but his real name is Lou Murillo, because, who's going to be the lead singer of this heavy metal band is Lou Murillo. Yeah, that's not, So he took his two sons' names, Eric and Adam. But it was funny because when my daughter was born and was only weeks old, I don't remember where I was, out in the field or something. My wife hadn't met Lou yet. And she calls me. There's some long-haired fucking guy walking up our porch to the door. And I knew Lou was coming. So
It's okay.
I'm like, honey, it's okay. It's Lewis. You've heard me talk about Lewis. So I came back to the farm and I walk in the house and there's Lewis with Chelsea in his arms, rocking, fucking hair halfway down to his ass. He didn't have the leather suit on and shit like he wears on stage and whatnot, but the dude's like 67
How
now.
the fuck did you know?
And
how
he's
do you
an
know
awesome
this guy?
singer.
How do you know this?
Because he's cousins of Timmy Abadi, a buddy of mine.
Holy fuck.
We've hunted together he hunts out here, turkey hunting. He's taking Chelsea turkey hunting. He brought a guy, he writes for a hunting magazine out of Texas. He brought the editor out here like 3 years ago to turkey hunt.
Wow. That's cool.
Oh, Lane Lockhart listens to the Road Hammers too, whoever they are.
I'm gonna have to look him up now.
Led Zeppelin, yeah, they're pretty good. Oh, I can tell you one thing. Lewis can do an awesome fucking Elvis. It's amazing how good of an Elvis he is. Van Halen was pretty good. Which one though, Butterbean?
Van Hagar.
Hagar?
I'm a Hagar
Which
guy.
one?
I'm a Hagar guy. So.
Yeah. I'm either one, to be honest, but probably Hagar's a little better.
God rest Eddie Van Halen. Greatest guitar player that ever lived. Fight me. Fucking fight me. Next to Dimebag, if y'all knew.
All right, Florida Joe, Flowers Chocolate. The fuck is that? Is that a band or something? Flowers Chocolate? Never heard of that.
Or are we supposed to eat it?
Robert Bates, what's up? So, Bork was in here earlier, said he's gonna be doing a live tomorrow afternoon or something when he goes to your place to pick shit up.
I got pissed in my plow again.
So,
Like it's fucking 10 degrees out.
I guess if I see that it's on, I'll be watching, but Bob Bates is a hell of a great guy right there. Sent us a hell of a good ham. Boar's Head ham. Oh, that was fucking awesome. And some awesome cookies. Looking forward to them again, too. Sniff and Blow Sucks. What's up? Yes. AC/DC. Sally Hewitt. Judas Priest. Yeah, Judas Priest wasn't bad. Sean Riley. Emotional damage. Well, that's most of you people that are in here because you're in here with us. So y'all got fucking emotional damage. Sticks and Foreigner. Yep, Edsky, I agree. Sticks is not Sticks anymore because when Dennis DeYoung left, no. Dennis DeYoung is a little bit of a fruitcake in my opinion, but the fucking dude's voice is just... You can't replace his voice. It's kind of like Journey without Steve Perry. No. I mean, that little Taiwanese dude or whatever the fuck he is, pretty good singer, but no.
I'm here to tell you. It wins.
Austin Harris says it's all about those comments about libtard wives that are coming back to haunt you, grumpy LOL. Why? What did I don't see anybody getting pissed off.
Middle-aged white women and fucking, orange man mean. Those comments? Well, it's only the truth. Kinda, maybe. Probably. I just don't like them.
Damon says, Truly says hi. Hi, Truly.
Hi.
We wish you the best on May 7th.
Good luck.
Would you care if we're there? What are you having for food?
Yeah, right.
And you better, if you don't have booze, then forget it, because there ain't no way we...
If there's an open bar.
And if it's warm enough to just put a fucking blanket on the ground, I'm good. I've passed out on the ground many times in my life when I was younger, so...
It's getting up that sucks. Just so you know, it's still cold outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Gregory, IH1086 says, I want a t-shirt now. I'm new here. You guys crack me up. I farm near Pekin Peak. The fuck is Pekin Peak?
Peeking.
Well, if you go to the description of any of my videos,
You got mine in there?
yep, it'll go Grumpy Farmer, the Mad Moose link is there. You can click on it. You can get t-shirt, hat, stickers. His shit is below mine, so if you kept scrolling, you'd get to his shit.
Mine is not.
Oh, Damon says her family would be cool with it. She's the black sheep, LMAO. So she'd be the only liberal at this fucking wedding?
What?
Oh, we could have that wedding rolling, dude, if we were there. Yeah. I'm not sure you would have a good wedding night, but, I'm just saying.
May or may not be consummating the marriage. that evening.
Yeah, you might not have
Somebody
a kid
might
9
be a
months
little-
from that day, but,
Somebody might be a little bit. Maybe.
Oh, truly, we're just fucking with you. Trust me, I won't say, I don't know how to say this properly. I have liberal friends, or I won't call them liberals, but I have left-leaning friends. I have zero libtard friends.
Yeah.
Because fuck the libtards. The ones that can't look you in the eye, or could look you in the eye and say, well, Biden's doing a great job. He's a great president. No, you're a complete fucking libtard who's brainless, or like you, Mark Medafri, who everything the government's doing is common sense measures to keep us safe.
Yeah.
No.
Because the government's always had our best interests in mind.
No. So I don't have a problem with a left leaner. No. But libtard, no.
No. I don't think Are they hard to find? 'Cause
Crystal, are you
I haven't
asking
found
us if we got the vax? Because there ain't no fucking way.
Fuck no.
The only way I will get the
You not
vax.
just hear what I said a little while ago when the
All
VA
right,
asked me?
I'm getting old, and I ain't never been in the best of shape, but I do have guns, and like Toby Keith, I may not be as good as I used to be, but I'm good as once as I used to, or however that fucking song goes.
Yeah.
So they better bring multiple people
Yes.
to hold me down with bigger guns than me, and that's the only way somebody's putting a dart in this fucking arm.
I've literally had
Because I'll put one of these in my fucking head before they put a dart in my arm.
I've had fucking
So-
nightmares about it. Legit fucking nightmares about them coming and holding me down and putting it in. Because once they can't take it back. It's like that whole, thank God the Supreme Court actually read the paper and upheld some shit. But, OSHA, of all fucking people, like, I work construction, so
Oh, you got
OSHA says,
Jason
oh,
again,
you
I
gotta
guess.
wear steel toe boots when you're on the job. Well, okay, well, when I go home and go to bed, do I gotta still wear my steel toe boots? I mean, it's kind of the same thinking with this fucking juice. I'm like, okay, I have to have it to be at work, but if I didn't want it, but I gotta have it to get at work, I can't take it out of my body when I go home.
Damon said we would love the reception.
Wisconsin? It's probably still cold.
All right, somebody kicked that poor kid out again or whatever?
Jason?
Yeah, I guess. Somebody kicked Jason out again. Metallica is still one of my favorite bands. Yeah, I like some of Metallica, but not all of Metallica. It's no different than my buddy Lewis's Man of War. I mean, he knows that. I'm not turning Man of War on Sirius XM every day when I jump in the truck. I mean, when you get a chance, listen to the HU song. It's called Wolf Totem.
Yes.
The
yes.
Who
yes.
song?
Yes.
Damon said
Yes.
that.
Yes. They're on my playlist. Yes. Those guys are cool as fuck. They're Mongolian throat singers, but they sound like, it sounds like Viking music, but they're from Mongolia. It's cool as fuck.
Wolf, he says.
Yes.
Wolf.
Wolf Totem.
Lynn Harris
The
says
guy from
five.
Papa Roach fucking did some shit with those
Lynn
guys.
Harris says 5-finger death punch.
Yeah! Woo! That's that band. What you asked me one? How do
No.
you listen to this shit?
Damon Young says Jelky and Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde. Yes.
Jekyll and Hyde. You didn't
Jekyll
spell it
and
right.
Hyde.
Okay.
I sent you something that had 5-finger death punch in it, and you asked me. hey,
Jay
how-
Birch, you must be from around here then. Summer of '86, Weedsport Speedway Beach Boys. Yes, I went to that one.
What?
Wasn't Beach Boys? Wasn't their opening act? Oh, what the fuck's his name? The little short guy that wore the funny hat and bounced around a lot. You haven't heard from him in quite a few years. Shit, what was his name?
Did he smash Pumpkin?
No. He was a good
Wow.
singer. It was a good
Oh,
group, but he's like disappeared. Fuck, I can't think of his name.
I think my parents.
He opened for one of those. My cousin Joel Whitford used to. Joel, are you in tonight? You usually say something. He used to bounce or security there, so we just fucking walked to wherever gate he was and we'd be in.
I think my parents watched the Oak Ridge Boys the same fucking year. Boom, come on.
Sean Riley says, I met the band 3 Days Grace a few years back. I got another person that I know who's a local one here. Lewis lives in Auburn. Of course, him and the guy that started the band both live in Auburn.
Well, the drummer for Stain is out of week.
Yeah, the drummer for Stain, Sam Gincarelli, him and I were texting the other day. So some of you may not know, I've been golfing with him. Some of you may not know Stain very well, but Aaron Lewis, I hope y'all have heard Aaron Lewis's song, Am I the Only One?
Yes.
He's the lead singer for Stain. I'm hoping someday, Sal,
He just showed up on my Instagram before we started.
I-
He's in the hospital, had his appendix out.
yeah, I call him Joey Gincarelli, but his real name's Sal. So I'm hoping someday Joey gets, so he can introduce me to Aaron Lewis.
You better fucking call me that fucking day, because I will lose my fucking shit. Oh, fuck.
I don't know if you're watching, Joey.
I love the metal music, and I love his
follow
country
each other on
music.
Instagram, but
Aaron Lewis's country stuff is badass, because that's what he grew up listening to.
well, that song, Am I the Only One, You know, watching my
if you've
fucking
seen-
TV.
If you've seen
Or
any
yelling
of
at my fucking
any of the
TV.
clips of him live lately, he is very, very, very vocal about his political stance and what is going
Pete
on in
Jones
his
from
country right
Boston.
now.
Peter, you knew? That name sounds new.
I'm sure we would all get along really well.
That name sounds new, Pete. Filipino guy with Journey. Yes, I know he was some kind of Asian.
Oh yeah, the dude has like the same exact.
Yeah, he's not quite the same as Steve Perry, but
Well, goddamn
Journey's
good.
not Journey without Steve Perry,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Styx is not Styx without Dennis DeYoung.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yes, I liked REO too, even though, you know, REO was kind of a
Well, it's
Oreo
kinda like when
cookie
it-
type band,
when
but
Black Sabbath shit canned Ozzy and got Dio.
ooh, Damon says they're having a taco bar. Ooh, you might have to send us your address, dude. Well, Truly might have something to say about that.
How long a ride is Wisconsin?
I don't
on
know
a
how, if we
motorcycle?
went to Wisconsin,
I had to ride
partied
the
it up, sobered up the next morning, and drove back.
bike. I'd be on the bike.
Would that be worth it?
Me and the wife, we tend to.
No, you wouldn't be on the bike. We'd fucking be riding together. Why would we drive separate, you dumbass?
Because then
And I'm not riding bitch on the bike with you. I got news
I'll
for
bring
you.
the old lady too. We're gonna make a vacation on this fucker. Fuck it.
Jack-
I'm taking days off of work. We can make it worth my while.
Jackie says Molly Hatchet. My horse's name is Thunder. Just turned 35. Well, that's an old
Holy
fucking horse.
Shit. Like real years? 35? Is there horse years? I'm not familiar.
Greg Skonar, we're starting to get the winter storm in Kansas that you will see next week. We're going to see it Sunday night into Monday.
Kansas. So your snow is gonna be our snow come Sunday night. Neat.
Crystal Stenat, I hate this crap. My daughter had a quiz and a test today and got sent home. I'm pissed off. She's really upset. Yeah, our school system stuck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all in bed with the Democrats and in bed with the federal government.
Dawson, depends on who you wake up with under your blanket the next morning. It might just make you go brrr.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. I'm long.
Is that 35-year-old horse? Fuck no.
I'm long past those days, dude. That was 30 years ago. Ray Zimmer, the solution to education is a voucher for every student. It will bring an end to the teacher union and will put control back into parents' hands. Exactly.
Exactly.
Charter schools.
Yep.
Matt Gregory, IH 1086, the ski resort, Chautauqua County. And thanks, I'm going to order one now. Oh, so you're from around here. Okay. Thomas Farms, damn, I'm late, but I'm here. Holy
Holy
fuck, Russ.
shit.
Yeah, because we're getting ready to call it a night here.
I'm ready to start shutting her
I'm
down.
going to say, I'm.
Magnum's coming on,
That's
and then he's
right.
got, he's like a bear, got to hibernate. Shit. What do I got to do tomorrow? Nothing.
Oh, I'm trying to get through the rest of your comments here. West Branch Dairy. When my kid is sick, I just don't send him to school. Never been asked or test or why he's missing school.
Well, here in communist New York, they'll call you.
Just tell him
Oh,
your uncle, his Uncle Fred died.
Little Tommy didn't come to school.
Even if he has 10 Uncle Freds. Well, Chelsea skipped school one day during the last week of muzzleloader season. And the school said, well, that's not a legal excuse. I don't give a fuck. Put her down for an illegal excuse
Yeah,
then.
fucking cover
She's
it.
skipping fucking school to go hunting with me.
That is awesome. That is fucking awesome. I did that when I was a kid. It's fucking great. That means she's fucking raised right there.
Randy Wilson, how y'all doing?
Living the fucking dream, one nightmare at a time. It's great. Super, everything's going great.
Bork's
Everything's
back. Had to service the daughter's car, he said.
Huh?
Okay, Mad Swiss says
Oh,
band
it's
called Soil.
Soil, they're good. Yep.
Or you can call them Dirt, right?
Yeah, they're just wordplay. Dirt. What was that? What was it? Something.
Matt
hammer?
Gregory says the band Green Jelly and Three Little Pigs.
Oh my God!
You
dude.
fuckers
He's
are losing me now.
Man, you're really going back in the day. Little pig, that baby.
Jackie says she saw Stain, just loved watching him.
He's Aaron. They're awesome. Live. I've never seen him live. I watched a lot
Lynn
of his
Harris
live
says
shit.
she loves that song. Am I the only one? I love it too. I think it's a great song. It's an appropriate song for
Hell
the.
yeah. And it's fucking disheartening that there's not more artists like that coming out. 'Cause look back in the Vietnam era, right? The hippies and all that shit. And all these musicians coming out against the war and against the government and blah, 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 blah. You know, there was a ton of them back in the day. Even bands I still fucking listen to. That was long before my era. And so far, I think it's maybe, you know, Aaron, I think there's, and Creed Fisher
Well,
are the only two that I've seen that really, and they're country artists. At this point, Aaron's basically a country artist.
Cousin Scott, what's up? You got to stop and think about it. There's like generational songs, so to speak, or people that sing them.
Jungle.
Lee Greenwood. You know, we'll listen to Lee Greenwood for the rest of our life. Generations past us will listen to Lee Greenwood songs.
Proud to be an American.
Yeah, I mean that song will live on forever. Toby
Trump
Keith.
was using it.
Yeah, Toby Keith. A couple of his songs will live on for generations past when we're
Put a
gone.
boot up their ass.
Yep. Let's see. Billy Ray Cyrus. You know, Billy Ray was kind of a flash in the pan, so to speak, but a couple of his songs, they'll live on for. Aaron Lewis's song, guarantee you that'll live on for generations past us. Joan Jett had a crush on her, saw her live and literally was standing front row below. Oh, you know who else I saw at Wheat Sport? Gloria Estefan. Woo, was she hot in the 80s?
She have her leggings on?
Damon Young says, plus an 80s rock cover band concert style. You're just really trying to get us there, aren't you?
Damn. Wisconsin.
My address is in the description of all my videos.
That's a ride. I have to Google that one down.
Bork says, I'll meet you in Wisconsin. Show them boys how to drink.
Well, bringing your own Budweiser.
That's true, Mark. Says, go for it. After reception, you could detour and meet Jeff Remo on the way home. Yep, in Illinois. Jackie says, are masks required at the wedding? Well, if they were, there'd be two fuckers that didn't have them on, I can tell you that. So,
We'll stand at the gate. How about no? That's right.
Keith Robinson says, I'm 63 years old. Played in a band when I was 17 to 23. Played Boston, Rush, Pink Floyd, Zeppelin, REO. We played it all. Had air down to my ass. Love those days. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of shit to love back in those days, though, when you stop and think about it.
No internet.
Oh, my God.
No cell
The
phones.
70s and 80s were just...
Like, kids nowadays wouldn't even be able to wrap their heads
My-
around not being able to get a phone call. You know,
My
you gotta be
daughter-
home to get it.
My daughter was amazed at, you know, my mother, her grandma telling the story of... This is when I still lived at home before I moved across the road when I was like 22 into my house. Fucking drunk off my ass one night, and one of the local sheriff's deputies, who we were all friends with, pulls me over 2 miles in Meridian here from my fucking house, but I didn't know which way my house was. Drives me home, unlocks my fucking parents' door, throws me in on the floor. My father fucking wakes me up at 4:30, kicking me in the fucking ribs, you know, to go to the barn. I get in from the barn doing chores, and I went right up to my room and just fucking crashed. Like 9 o'clock, my mother's, you know, wake up, wake up. Oh, why is John Lamphere here anyhow? And where's your car? I think that's why he's here, Mom. Because he knows where my car is, and he brought me home. Took me back to my fucking car, and oh my God. Yeah, my daughter's like, you got away with that shit when you were a
Yeah.
kid? Yep.
Different times.
We got away with a lot of shit when we were younger.
Riding the roads on 3-wheelers and 4-wheelers, no registration, dirt bikes.
Went through the four corners of Cato one night at about 90 on my snowmobile. I had a mural on the back of my helmet. Of course, I was the only person around that had a mural on my helmet. Next day, he's like, you motherfucker, I knew that was you, but I couldn't catch you in the fucking cop car. I go, how'd you know it was me? The mural on the back of your helmet. I was like, oh, all right. I had to get a new helmet after that.
We're going straight black.
Oh, Bloodhound Gang, Damon Young says.
Yep. That's like early 90s. 90s stuff right there.
Yep, Jackie, Trump rally tomorrow.
Oh, yep, whatever. I mean, I'm kind of over it-ish. I mean, if I had to pick, you know, obviously from the trash we got now or him, then that's a
Oh, yeah?
no-brainer, but
Sierra Priest says Toby Keith is a poser. Apparently, once the cameras are off, you don't care about the military.
What?
That I didn't know about. Craig Smith.
Craig?
I have seen Jimmy with a mask on, full mop, 4 gear.
Yeah, mop 4.
A little different.
And then we
Yeah.
took it off. Remember, bud? We fucking took that shit off in there. See, it was mop 4 training, Army stuff. You know,
Yep.
a real mask.
Lynn Harris. How about Olivia Newton-John? She was hot in the 80s. Yep. Oh my God. Charlie's Angels from back then. All 3 of them were smoking hot.
I mean, if we're going that route, about fucking Daisy Duke, man. That's where they got the shorts named from. You know, Daisy Duke.
Betty Swain, Shania Twain. Yep. I may have drooled once or twice over her. Pappy Tom. Are you new? Because I don't recognize that name. Pappy Tom. Hank Jr. Yep.
Hell
Hey.
yeah. He's made a couple of songs, I think.
Cheap Trick. Yeah. Dirty Eric. Cheap Trick. Some of Cheap Trick I could deal with, but was never a huge Cheap Trick fan. 4 Horsemen. I feel old now. I feel old every fucking day. Mike Blake. Def Leppard. Yep. Saw them in Weed Sport too.
Jesus.
Maybe it was them that had that guy open for him. God, I'll remember his fucking name when I get to the house, too.
Elton John.
No, he was a country singer.
Well, it definitely was.
Little short dude that
definitely wasn't open for
wore
a
like a
Def Leppard.
fedora hat, and he always was fucking bouncing around on stage like a fucking bug.
You definitely didn't open for Def Leppard then if he was a country feller.
Charlie Daniels, yep, Charlie was pretty good. David Bowie, eh. Pappy is from the Bork channel. All right.
Bork!
Good that you're here, Pappy. Blondie, yes, Blondie. There was some Blondie that I liked. Oh my God, we should do a live stream of the fucking songs and bands and
Jesus.
stuff.
We need more than 2 hours.
Yeah, Chattercat, back when MTV actually ran music.
Yeah, no shit. Instead of fucking reality TV.
No, it wasn't Little Jimmy Dickens. I'm trying to think of that fucker's name. Sawyer Brown! Sawyer Brown! That's who it was. I knew I'd think of it.
The name sounds.
Sawyer Brown played, it was either before Def Leppard or before Chicago or before the Beach Boys. I saw all of them at Weed Sport Speedway.
Damn.
But, all right, we're out of here. We stayed longer than we were gonna, and the fucking heat never kicked off.
I was gonna say, I just turned around and was like, that's not
It's
much.
cold
Run,
out,
run.
so we're out of here. We'll probably see you in a month.
Charlie
So
Pride. Oh, yeah, Charlie.
take care, everybody.
See y'all later.